Happy New Year. Welcome, everyone, to Return of the Knicks Watch Along. New York Knicks taking on the OKC Thunder. Salute to everyone in the chat. Michael, I see you, Marin. Derek Donor, salute to you. I see you in the Facebook chat. Salute to everyone. Welcome to the Return of the Knicks Watch Along, where we do the watch along and play-by-play of the New York Knicks each and every game. And we'll salute you guys. I appreciate you guys here joining me on this beautiful last remaining hours of 2021 of a wonderful year. Despite of all the disease and all the other situations, but every time, every minute above ground is a good time. So it's a good day. It's a blessing. So salute to everyone. I appreciate you watching along with me, joining me. The Quinster in the building. Quinster, bro, what is up? Quinster, absolutely love to see you here. Michael, of course, salute to you. And also Derek in the Facebook watching with us. So as everyone starts getting in, start getting comfortable, a lot of news to talk about with the New York Knicks. Of course, Julius Randle out with the COVID protocol, and our main man, Obi-Wan, in the lineup. I got the starting lineup. I want to show you the starting lineup because I'm giddy. The kids are playing tonight. McBride, Fournier, RJ Barrett, Obi Toppin, Mitchell Robinson. The youth movement has begun on a Friday night, Knick night. So thank you for watching along with me. I appreciate it. And let's go. I'll give you the starting lineup again. I put it there one more time for the home Oklahoma City Thunder. They're actually a 7-3 on home. And for some reason, the NBA schedules their game New Year's Eve for some reason, and they do pretty well. I feel bad for New York, for the Knickerbockers. It's good for us, but just think about trying to celebrate, and no disrespect for Oklahoma. I'm pretty sure it's a beautiful city, but on a New Year's night, out of all the cities in the United States of America, if you're an NBA millionaires, Oklahoma, nothing wrong. I'm sorry, sorry if you took offense on that shot, but wow, you'd rather be in New York, Los Angeles, Miami, to ring in the new year. But it is what it is. That's part of life, being a professional. So Thunder's lineup, you got Sean Alexander Gilchrist is returned back in the lineup, so he'll play tonight. He'll go. Lou Dort, Wiggins, Watson Jr. and Roby. Those, I'm not too familiar with the OKC Thunder. A lot of young players in there. Henry Mena, salute Mr. Mena in the building over there by the west coast of beautiful Florida, and from our childhood, from the Bronx, boogie down, representing all the way in Fort Myers. So salute to Henry, who's watching us. Thank you so much for joining, and Happy New Year, my friend. Happy New Year, my old friend, and I hope your family is doing well, and many blessings to you. So we go with the New York Knicks lineup. Obi Toppin making his first start, averaging 10.5 points a game, shooting 58% from the field, 4.2 rebounds per game in 17 minutes. We want him. We got him. So now they're going to feed him to us. And James Andino in the building. James Andino, Happy New Year. The young kids play tonight. A glimpse of our future. Yes. And I just want Julius Randle to get back healthy. I want Julius Randle to take some time and get better, strong wise, mentally wise, because the team is going to need him. The team is going to need, no matter what we say, this team needs Julius Randle still, and we need him to get back. And it's going to be interesting to see how we play. Big task in the building. The sheriff, one of the sheriffs in town. What's going on? Or we could say the marshal. The marshal, big task in the building. Happy New Year. Let's get this victory indeed. So SGH will be turned to the lineup with his 22.7 points. OKC is 29th and 30th on defensive efficiency, rebounding, and New York, middle of the pack. We need to get better. But one fun fact, the New York Knicks, the last 3 games in this winning streaks, have held their opponents under 90 points a game. So now they're starting to assemble an identity. And for all the hair pulling that we're doing, and I'm frustrated with the New York Knicks, they're actually their record is better through the amount of games this year than last year. That's a fun fact, and the bench is much more exciting. So let's see. Let me bring in my next man, the boot, the ticker that always helps me do the watch alongs with us. So you guys get to see the score. I mean, maybe if I go this way, you see it. Nope. I'll adjust it in a moment. and you guys get to see the score, and you guys could see the score while it's going on. So like that, you could watch along with me, and you could see the score on the bottom as it goes along. So, and it's just like that. We'll salute everyone in there. So appreciate you watching along with me. It's about to start in a few minutes for 2021. Let's close the year out with a wonderful win in style. Get to 500 and continue to build. Continue to build. And like you always say, you know my mantra, the BX Sports Jedi return of the Knicks mantra: one possession at a time, one possession, one quarter, one half, one game, and you build the building blocks. Thank you, Lisanio and Enrique. Thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we'll get rid of Big Obi Toppin, Gideon in the building. Gideon, I know I send you the link if in your normal location. Johnny Davis, Mr. Davis in the building. Salute to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And let's get this. Let's do this. Actually, New York was 18-15 after 35 games last year. Okay, see, that's why my channel statistician, aka the notorious G Money, always coming up, always there, and it's got my back with these numbers. So I'm glad that he mentioned that. And 18-17 after 35 games last year. So just around there. So nice, very nice. Thank you, Gideon, for helping me out with that statisticians. And we got here big task. Let's finish the year up strong. Knicks pride indeed. Orange and blue pride all day, every day, and twice on Sunday. And we got defense has been awesome the last few games. We were doing a better job closing out the shooters. Yes, indeed. Marlon Johnson, salute. Welcome, welcome, welcome from the beautiful island of Jamaica. So salute to you, my friend. He says on top. So we have Jamaica joining in. Melvin Smith, what is up? Melvin Smith in the building. Happy New Year as we get ready to play from Paycom Center in Oklahoma. So salute to you as we get ready to watch along and give you the play-by-play. A quick brief update for college football. Michigan trailing 14-0 to Georgia. So Z, I know he's probably pulling his hairs a little there, but it's still early, my friend. It's still early. Have some faith for college football. And we saw Alabama destroy Cincinnati. They won their game. So I'm telling you, Michigan's coming back. So just hang in there, Z. We're thinking about you. So as we get ready, a few more minutes before the game starts, and we'll get the play-by-play call. We'd love to have a rocking chair game. Just the Knicks just finish off 2021 strong and get us a nice victory with the kids. You know, McBride, he's got a tough task. SGH, it'll be interesting. Hopefully the refs allows them to play and the whistles, they don't call too much ticky-tack fouls. But as they introduce the lineup for OKC, and we should get once the offensive lineups get introduced, then we'll get ready to go. Shea, we all wanted Shea. I know Chef Dan last year or March wanted to say get Shea Alexander and go get Shea, and it's still a possibility. But man, why would you get rid of such a talent like Shea Alexander Gilchrist? So salute to everyone. I hope your New Year's ready to go. Had a good dinner. I hope your dinner was fine. And remember, let your family, let your loved ones know you love them. Whatever happened in 2021, just new chapter, new day, and move forward. Every day 6 feet above ground is always a good day. So remember to tell your loved ones you love them and you care about them. So that's my message to you, to remember, let your family know that you're thinking about them. As Mike Musala, that's a one player you got to be careful for the Knicks that to shoot the three, can't leave him open. Joe Curry, what is up? Joe Curry in the building. Salute, my man. Says what? That's what scares me even worse than last year, Gideon. We are fans thinking that we could have a miracle from Randall, RJ, Noel, and Fournier. I understand you. I understand to the point you're coming out with that we're going on last year's laurels, but one thing is that if you play muscle memory and you play your fundamentals right, you should be doing good. You should be able to improve. Roberto, saludo Roberto in the building. Feliz Año Nuevo. Happy New Year. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you guys for the pleasantries. I appreciate seeing you guys here and watching along and call this game. So, boy, the Knicks are in OKC. Then I think they have Toronto. They go up to the border. So as they get ready, it's actually Paul Wilson, the starting. Paul Wilson, Luke Dort, Isaiah Roby, Aaron Wiggins, and SGH. So those are the starting lineups that I finally saw from OKC. They were numbed on the reports, and of course Barrett, Toppin, Robinson, Pepe Le Pew, aka Evan Fournier, and Miles McBride in the lineup. So I get to use the Pepe Le Pew club. So I like that. And the Knicks are in their dark black uniforms with the red and orange striping. So City Edition. And I'm going to be 30, about 35, 40 seconds trailing the ticker on the bottom. So just to let you know, as the Knicks win the tip. And here we go. We're on our way. Final game of 2021 here on the BX Sports Jedi and Return of the Knicks watch along play-by-play as McBride drives to Fournier. Pepe Le Pew for three. It's good.
Oh, the adoration. Oh, the shame.
So Pepe Le Pew with a three-pointer. Right off the bat, I can use the clip, and I love it. So here comes LKC. And you got to give me some time to know who's who. I know that SGH is the one here. Here's a wide open three by the shooting guard, and he hits it. So just like that, we're even at three apiece. And all the folks from OKC could sit their butts down. And when they stand up until the first basket is made, although not that many people in attendance, but even at 7-3 apiece, as Fournier drives, Fournier passes to Mitchell Robinson with the slam and jam and dunk, give Evan Fournier an assist. So Mitchell Robinson, just like that, would make it insert himself on a nice alley-oop, 5-3. So Knicks should and could exploit that all night as they comes a curl. Here's a wide open shot from the wing from OKC, misses, rebound. RJ Barrett comes up with the rebound. Here comes the Knicks. Barrett has the ball in his hands over on the left wing. He's got Dort going over him, passes it to Toppin. Toppin fakes the three. Toppin spins, passes it, and right to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson puts it in. So a slot. It didn't look pretty, but it got effective. So give Toppin an assist on that. It's 7-3 here as SGH driving in the paint. He stops. Good job by Mitchell Robinson fronting him. Mitchell Robinson follows him back out. SGH want to try to use his speed, but he steps back for three, and that's off the mark. Rebound by RJ Barrett. Here comes the Knicks, so Knicks need to make them pay. Here's Barrett, put the floor to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson asserting himself. Mitchell Robinson scores, so the Knicks is going to exploit that all day to Sunday, hopefully. They're up to a 9-3 lead here. Knicks are 4-4 from the field, and here comes OKC. And Evan Fournier with the steal. Pepe Le Pew stinking it up. Pepe Le Pew goes to and blocked by SGH, but Knicks will retain the possession. Oh, wow. Pepe Le Pew, like a fox, getting in the passing lane, comes up with a steal. Knicks will have it underneath the basket as they show RJ's assist to Mitchell Robinson in the alley-oop, as McBride's going to inbound the ball to RJ Barrett. Barrett back to Toppin, back to Barrett. Barrett from the wing spins. He put it up. Oh, and there's a foul, and so he'll go to the line for two. So it's trying to wait on that continuation. So RJ Barrett will go to the line. Picked up a foul on Dort. I believe they're former Canadian teammates. And let me get to the chat, guys. Excuse me for that. Apologize. Alex Calderon, salute in the building. Happy New Year. And of course, the sheriff in town, Calvin T. Jones, salute. Perimeter defense, 9-3. So I know I'm a little behind. So and RJ hits. So it's 10-3 now here. As SGH brings the ball up. Good job by Brock McDuce staying with him, but he passes it to Dort. Dort driving. Dort passes it back and turnover. So Knicks will have it. Knicks need to make them capitalize. They've turned the ball over. You attack and you score. As Mike Wilkes, the assistant coach, who's in as head coach for OKC, is out with safety protocol as well. As McBride will bring the ball up to Robinson to Toppin. Toppin back to Fournier. Fournier's going to rise for three. It's off the front of the rim, out of bounds. OKC's ball. Didn't have enough legs there, so OKC will bring it up. SGH back from the covert protocol, passes it to his shooting guard. He holds it back to Dort. Dort driving in the paint, stops in the dime by the free throw line. Jumper is missed, picked by rebound by Mitchell Robinson. Here comes Fournier. Knicks look more aggressive, more quick on transition. Fournier still driving. Fournier going to the basket, passes it back to McBride. McBride rises for three. It's off the mark. Deep rebound, Dort. Dort comes on a run. Good job. Knicks got back on transition. They had a 3-on-1, and Dort stops for a moment. Here's Dort driving. Euro steps, throws a wild shot, ugly. So here comes the New York. Good job by Mitchell Robinson harassing, not fouling with his hands. Here's RJ Barrett going to the storm hole. RJ Barrett scores. Timeout on the floor. Knicks up 12-3. Knicks look so much crisper. Ball movement, much more athletic, up and down. You gotta like what we see. Timeout as they extend here to a 12-3 lead here with 8:43 in the first quarter. Happy New Year, everyone. And wow, chat, tell me what you like, what you see out there, chat. It looks a little much different. It looks much more different. Although it is OKC, I know we have to pump a little bit of the brakes, but man, the team looks a little more different there. Hopefully, this is an opportunity for our big guy to see how the team wants to play, and I think he could adjust to play with this running and gunning and quick decision. I think the ball movement. So no, not yet, Joe. Not yet. I don't think Randall's the problem. I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to kick a man while he's down and not feeling well. But all I'm saying is, Mr. Randall, look at that way the team is transitioning and playing and moving. I would like you to make a tweak of your game to adjust to the Knickerbockers style of play that we see on the floor right now. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to kick Randall while he's down. So Calvin says the ball movement, but you're free to say what you want in the chat. He might be. There might be an issue. There might be a 25% chance on your statement saying that Randall might be the problem. And of course, to your credit, you have been saying that all year. You have. Oh, Lisandro Lozado, felices año nuevo. Salute, my man, in the building in the Facebook chat. Salute, happy New Year, my main man, in the building. And it goes, Mitchell is gonna get fed tonight. Well, give that man some protein because he needs it. So let's feed him. Let's feed him. Homeboy needs a new contract. And he hungry. He needs that. He wants that bag. And again, as they're still in a commercial break. And once we come back from the commercial break, we'll say goodbye to Betty Boo. So Knicks last 3 games holding their opponents under 90 points, so 86.7%, 7 points per game in those 3 games, and 38% from the field, 29% from 3-point land. As Dort bringing them up. Also, they've been a sub 500 team, so a little bit of good. So good transition there. Here's our SGH trying to hunt the foul. SGH puts it up, and they did call the foul. I thought they were supposed to remove that chasing foul call there. Wow, and it's not the opponent, it's the fact that they're passing and posting. And I like Randall. It was good last year. As they're going to inbound the ball. Give me a minute here. As they inbound the ball to Dort. Dort off the curl, up top of the key, passes back. SGH, 6 on the shot clock. McBride fights over the screen. Good pick there. And G runs, and nice job there on that screen. And SGH comes around the curl and hits a 3. So 12-6 cuts it. Knicks lead by 6. As Fournier, don't forget Sunday at 3:30, the Knicks play the Raptors. We'll be here and watch along. Here's Obi Toppin back to McBride. McBride in the curl. He back to Toppin. Top has a mismatch, but he passes it to Barrett. Barrett on the wing, catch and shoot, hits the front of the rim. So here comes the OKC. Knicks get back in transition. One thing about it, they do get back pretty quick on transition, this team. This new look Knicks, as there's a play in the wing. He's driving. Mitchell Robinson on the switch. Good job by Mitchell. He's trying to bait Mitchell. Good job by Mitchell Robinson. Harasses. So the effect of Mitchell Robinson being a presence. Here comes the Knicks. Fournier driving. Fournier back in the paint. Pass to Here's McBride rises for three. That was partially blocked, but Obi Toppin, nope. Fight for a rebound. So good job there boxing. Obi Toppin was trying to come over and get that offensive rebound. Here's SGH. SGH keeps his dribble, driving, and there's a foul there. Mitchell Robinson got him on the hand. Big Taz likes the new look. So yeah, he got him right on the hand. So SGH will go to the line here. Knicks up 12-6 here with 7:20. 2 free throws coming up for Shea. He hits a free throw here. 12-7 here. 12-7 the game. 7:20 left. Substitution patterns for OKC. I don't have their rosters because I was trying to look for it. They didn't know who was playing. It was just a nightmare. So SGH hits a pair of free throw. Knicks up 12-8. 4-point lead as McBride making his first start for the Knicks here. And actually Obi Toppin making his first start. And here's a drive by RJ Barrett. So Knicks doing whatever they want in the paint. So it's good to see there. Noi, happy New Year. I know it's already New Year in the Philippines for you there. So salute. Hope everything's going well. They already rung in the new year. And here's a drive and no foul call. And he got it. So Knicks got lucky they didn't get a 3-point play there. Now Knicks up by 4 as Thibodeau will call a timeout. So timeout. And let me read Noid's Happy New Year, bro. Shout out to Apollo Pinero watching here from the Philippines. So Philippines in full effect. Always a big part of the network. Always we enjoy always having you on. The whole country of the Philippines. And Happy New Year's. You guys already rung in New Year. I hope in style and festive. And we appreciate it. We got about 3.5 hours around there before we ring in our New Year's. So salute to you. What's up, Mr. Koi Ponce? Salute, Koi Ponce. Salute in the building. Happy New Year's. Also from the Philippines. Salute to you. Thank you so much. And he goes, RJ Barrett back at Duke playing Oklahoma. Good timeout by Coach. It is. Mike Ortiz. Salute, Mike Ortiz in the building. Salute to Mike Ortiz. I hope you're doing well. And wow, your stream is slow tonight. Yeah, Kelvin. Unfortunately, my stream is a little slow tonight. Just bear with me. It's the last one of the year. Hopefully, it is what it is. I tried, and it's not the streaming app. It's wherever it's coming from because it's wherever it's getting the signal. It's slow tonight. I definitely agree with you with that because I see that I'm looking at the bottom and I see the differential, the ticker, and the game is big difference. So they're still in a timeout. Let's see if they give any. It's only not much stats to give out because only 24 points scored. And just the Knicks are shooting 6 of 11 from the field, 54.4%. And OKC is 3 of 8 from the field. Let me see. Oh, hold on a second. And let's see. All right, we'll get back. We'll say goodnight to Sandra. She got to get going. And that's because the YouTube means seconds behind, not live. It's true. That's also too. That's also as well. By the time you get it, it's going to be so behind. You're right, Joe. And they're just starting back. So they were showing SGH last 4 games, 30 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. They're coming off a drubbing off of the G Money's Phoenix Suns 115-97. OKC lost as McBride inbounds to Fournier. Fournier from the curl for 3. And this in front of the rim. Rebound by OKC. So Fournier had two defenders on him. Here's SGH. They're going to try to cut this here. They're down by 4. He's calling traffic here. He had a cut there. He had a man wide open there. Fournier stood there like a statue. Got it away. Lucky. Here's a drive. Puts it up. Scores right over Mitchell Robinson, the wall of Robinson, all fully extended. So it's a 2-point game here. 1 possession as the Knicks bring it up. McBride front court, top of the key, passes it to RJ Barrett. Barrett on the left side. He keeps his dribble. Good screen by Mitchell Robinson. Back to McBride. McBride driving, loses the handle, still passes it back. 4 on the shot clock. RJ is going to have to put it up. He rises up for 3 in front of the rim. Obi Toppin had position and loose ball foul. Good job there. Obi Toppin setting himself up. What is my New Year's resolution? Big task to continue to get better. Continue to get excellent, be more and more better as a content creator, a host, production, everything. Just always strive for excellence. One level better. Never settle for being good, but become greater each and every day in everything, in all walk of life. And here's a drive to Fournier. Fournier, top of the key. That's a good question. I like that one. Here's Fournier, put the floater, misses. Fight for the rebound, comes up by OKC. OKC has a chance to tie or take the lead here. Back to SGH. SGH in the curl. He's going to the cup. He's attacking. Kaj Gibson misses that. Falls off the rim. So Gibson not picking up the foul. Good job there. Getting back. Here's RJ Barrett. Barrett going in the hole. Barrett off the wall. Spins out. Rims out. And last touch by OKC. By actually New York. Wow. So Barrett actually was the last one to touch that. So here's OKC. It has another chance to tie or take the lead here. With 5 minutes and 14 seconds in the first period. First quarter, I'm talking about hockey. 100,000 subscribers. Yes, indeed. Your lips to God's ears. Here's a deep ball, misses. Rebound, Obi Toppin. From your lips to God's ears with those 100. And it will happen. It will happen. It's going to take a lot of hard work, but good thing I'm surrounded with a good team that helps me with the content and good guys like yourselves in my chat. As McBride rises for 3, misses, rims in and out. So here comes OKC. Again, has another chance to tie or take the lead. Dork wants to post. Good job by McBride. And Ivan Fournier comes up with a steal. Evan comes in. Evan attacks. Evan goes to the rim. Misses. Knicks a lot of balls. Wow, RJ Barrett with the steal. RJ Barrett missed it for point blank range. So here comes OKC. So a lot of rimming in and out. And Dork. And there's a loose ball. McBride comes up with a steal, and it's going to be a jump ball, but Duke Doik and Miles McBride with 4:15. Got a little sloppy here. Now, I know we talk about the bench mob, and I like the kids playing, but maybe you want to substitute. You don't want to wait the normal pattern. Make a sub here. Just a little bit of a change of a lineup. I know you want some continuity to play, but guys are not used to playing starters minutes, maybe a little fatigue or just let's keep an eye on Thibodeau's rotation. Angel Johnson, salute Angel. And Dork wins that trap. So he still ended up with that ball to SGH. McBride, actually, when I said that, Quentin Grimes, first one off the bench. Grimes, and good job there playing on SGH. He's playing aggressive. And he steps back from SGH. And misses the free throw. Obi Toppin cleans it up with the rebound. So Obi showing some good rebounding skills. Here's RJ Barrett going strong. Pass it to Grime. Back to Obi. Back to Deuce. McBride for 3. It's off the mark. Loose ball. And OKC comes up. Oh, and here's a drive. Kick. Dork rises for 3. And that's off the mark. Loose ball. Rebound by Obi Toppin. So Obi Toppin doing good job there. Here's Toppin. Back to Grimes. Grimes going to rise for 3. It's good. Quentin Grimes, the silent assassin, hits from downtown. Knicks up 17-12 with 3:24. As they call a play here. Here's a drive, and there's a timeout there. No, they call a foul, loose ball foul. So I'll read some. Angel Johnson asked that same question. And Chef Dan will join me in a moment. Chef Dan, salute.
Salute to you, Kev. Salute to everyone in the chat. Salute to you, Kelvin T. Jones. Big Task. Everyone in the chat, man. How y'all doing? Happy New Year to y'all.
As there's a drive here. There's a kick from short range. Rebound by McBride. Actually, no, by Grimes. Grimes bring it up. Grimes on the curl. Grimes back to Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin driving and put the reverse layup. Oh, in the rim. Rims right out. And last touch by New York. So they'll turn over. Good job. Toppin trying to get aggressive there. Just spin right out. Knicks up by 5, 17-12 with 2:56 here. as they bring the ball up. Like I said, I don't have the OKC roster. I tried looking for it. They had so many names, and then with all the COVID, I said I'm just gonna wing it. As Dork, I just know Dork on the floor, and right now SGH is not on, so right now just Dork, and he's a drive and good floater there. Taj just got on Nick late, and of course they don't have that was by Favors, so Favors score as Barrett from the curl, Barrett at the top of the key. RJ Barrett passes at the top and wide open three. He shoots it and misses. Rebound by Dort. So Dort brings it up. Dort driving against, he puts up and oof, then misses. Too much English on that one. So here comes Quickly's in the game. Emmanuel Quickly, hopefully with the right spelling in his jersey. He's driving back to RJ. RJ rises for three, in and out, rims out. Here comes OKC, long pass in transition, and Dort puts it up. No foul call. Good job by IQ. Here's a fast break for New York. Toppin with the slamming, damn it. Obi Toppin with the dunk, transition dunk, the high flying Knicks score 19-5, 19-14. As the chat going over with the Ashanti and Alicia Keys as OKC scores in the mid range. Here's a drive. Here's O'Manu Quickly for three and misses. Fight for the rebound. I know Knicks 100 GM must be cringing seeing her Quickly shoot that 3-point as OKC driving. And here's a jumper, and just like that, the game is tied. As Quickly will bring the ball up, 58 seconds. So, I see Kevin Knox sighting as Obi Toppin gets the ball from the top of the key. Toppin going strong, going with some nice move, 2-man on him, and he's got a foul. Obi Toppin going in there with 2 defenders, going with reckless abandon. He will get rewarded with some free throws. Shatan, would you like to partake in that questionnaire in the chat? Cooper, salute, Cooper.
No, I'm okay. I think my girlfriend watches the chat from time to time, so I'm good.
You see, it's the first free throw. Well, I tell you one thing, Alicia Keys is available, so for all you single men, there's an opportunity there. Obi Toppin hits the 1 of 2. So Knicks have a 1-point lead here with 42 seconds in the first quarter in the final game of 2021. As he drives in, he puts it up, and there's going to be a foul on Quickly.
Nah, it's a technical. It's a defensive violation. Defensive
3-second violation. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll watch you next year, by the way, tomorrow. As Dork, he's a dork. CB, salute CB. Good to see you there. Yeah, she's Switz Beats is a rumor to be with I think Lala. Don't ask me how I know. It's yeah. Here's a curl, and here's a long three, and that's good. So OKC is gonna steal this possible first quarter here, 23-20. So they have come back and taken the lead as Quickly. And Quickly's gonna hold here. There's a 7 seconds differential shot clock and game clock. And Quinster's got a message for you, Chef Dan, as Burks 6 on the shot clock. Spins, puts it up, front of the rim, no good. Here comes OKC. So Knicks got a little cold here. Good job there. What's the call on the floor? It's going to be a foul. No, they're no, Joe, her and Switz Beach. That's separate. They're done. As they inbound the ball here. So now we're curving so this
Yeah, I
as the end of the third quarter. You take the second quarter, but that the first quarter comes in complete. But yeah, they're no longer together. Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats. That she's dating, like I say, Swiss Beats is dating uh Lala Anthony. Breaking news. Well, they're not. Well, they're seeing other. Well, when he's seeing Lala Anthony, Joe, I think the divorce is heading that way.
yeah, at that point, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm hope IQ draws fouls, and because he's money on the line, he gets the Grimes free throw lines. What's your thoughts of no Kemba Walker?
He needed the rest. He clearly needed the rest from yesterday's game. We saw the performance he was having. We had an aggressive Kemba for a couple of games straight, and then out of nowhere, the first back to back he is playing, and he doesn't look aggressive on the second night. It lets me know that he needed the rest. So, yeah, like Calvin T. Jones said, RJ got to take charge, and he was, and also I like some of the beginning of the first quarter right there. The way we went right to the mismatch. You don't have a paint presence that can stop Mitchell Robinson. Let Mitchell Robinson get easy buckets. You guys don't have someone that can stop RJ from getting to the paint. Let RJ get to the paint. From now on, at this point, I don't know. This team, once I guess they have like a drive count or something. Once they drive a certain amount, they go, okay, now it's time to shoot a whole bunch of threes. No, we don't have to do that. Keep doing keep doing what's gotten you the lead until it doesn't work anymore, and then from there, if you want to shoot threes, shoot threes. But
I wanted, yeah, I agree. I wanted to say hello to Epic Games, aka Kevin Durant. Salute to you in there, and thank you, Cooper. Cooper, that was such a nice remark. Thank you. And now Cooper, just to let you know, Cooper is actually a Red Sox fan, so I appreciate you with the kind words. That was very nice. Awesome. It is what it is because they have podcasts of all that, of all the stuff about people talking, and just I hear it sometimes in the background, and it's like what, like, yeah, yeah. And that's why you saw her on I think it was Christmas Day or one of those days at the garden by herself with no, usually she used to see her with her family, and they're not together. So it's you guys, Chef Dan, you want to call it?
yeah, no, Ty
Yeah.
Jerome just hits another three on my screen right there. So the lead is now 26-20 as Knicks inbounding the ball. Quickly has the ball. He's dribbling, passes the half court line, gets it to Knox. Knox finds Burks, who's curling. Burks gets a screen from Gibson, passes it to Knox. Knox for three, and that misses. Thunder get the rebound. Ty Jerome bringing the ball up. He's dribbling, gets a screen from Derek Favors, kicks it out. I don't know who this guy is, but they hit another three yet again. Oh, Theo Maladon. That guy always kills the Knicks. Scores 29-20. Quickly he's driving, and I believe Tibbs calls the timeout. He's upset.
Yeah, they're on a 10-0 run.
Yep.
Oof. The Knicks is being outbenched. Their OKC start bench is actually the one that propelled this, and but since Mitchell Robinson came out, they just went to work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they have really gone to work, but then more so than that, I've noticed that, defensively the edge ain't there when Mitchell Robinson isn't out there. I don't know. We've been inconsistent with the attention to detail on the defensive end. Not the effort, but the attention to detail.
and just if you hear noise in the background, it's the firework display from the neighbor. So if I do hear some noise, I apologize for the fireworks.
But yeah, Thibodeau's right to call this timeout. Um, with the personnel we have on the floor, what should we be doing a lot more of right now with having IQ, Burks, Knox, Gibson, and Grimes? What are
See,
you looking to do with this lineup?
it's crazy because man, you're limiting yourself as a jump shooting team. Be honest with you. You other than Taj Gibson, who could set some really good screens, you kind of need another person to do double screens to try to free some of these shooters because the Knicks got some good shooters off the curl. But if they're gonna sit around just to shoot threes and be a perimeter shooter, it's gonna be tough. You know, but they have the right personnel that can do the ball movement to get open. So it's like but they really going forward. Let's see how many minutes they'll have Mitch sit on the bench. You know, that's why I wish Jericho Sims was available just to play a couple minutes here and have that big. You could go with Taj and Jericho out there, but that's what they're gonna, you know, they're playing small lineup and they're doing it against OKC, which they could get away with, but going down the future, it's going to be interesting to see. That's going to be an issue. And as Cooper asked me, what was my favorite moment of 2021? Favorite moment is George's coming in. It's a bunch of moments. It's coming onto the stream and just enjoying watching along and doing all different types of watching along with everyone on the program. I know that's the vanilla answer, but it's true. I look forward and providing just sports entertainment here on the channel. That's my favorite part of the year, and to be honest with you.
As Knox inbounds the ball to Taj Gibson, Gibson over to Burks. Burks top of the key gets a screen from Knox, kicks it to Knox driving. Knox gets the layup, scores 29-22. Knicks down by 7. Nice out of timeout play as Thunder have the ball, gets it to Favors. Favors to Pokuševski, driving, kicks it out to Maledon, fakes the 3, takes it, misses it. Gibson gets the rebound over to Burks. Burks crossing the half-court line with it. Gets it a screen from Gibson. Driving in the paint, kicks it out to Knox. Knox for 3, and he misses it. Pokuševski gets the rebound. Kicks it off to Ty Jerome. Jerome's dribbling. Gets a screen from Favors. Drives to the paint. Kicks it out to Pokuševski for 3, and he rattles it in. So Thunder up by 10, scores 32-22. Quickly has the ball. Kicks it off to Knox. Knox back to Quickly. Quickly now gets a screen from Gibson. Takes a mid-range shot and gets it in. 32-24. Ty Jerome gets it over to Favors. Favors back to Jerome. Jerome dribbling, gets into the paint, floats it up, misses it. What an awkward shot. Knox gets the rebound over to Quickly. Quickly now over to Knox. Knox in the corner. He's driving, adjusts, and doesn't get the shot off. Thunder with the rebound. Theo Maledon, Poku for 3, and he misses it. Grimes gets the rebound, and they call a loose ball foul right there.
Poku's a pain in the neck, lanky.
Yeah.
But like those, but not like McDaniels, like a different type of lanky, like it's like too anemic. Like
I'm not gonna lie, he's the way he moves and the way he does things, he's a little, I don't know, he's a better Porzingis as Quickly as gets a floater off into the paint and the score is 26-32. So the Knicks is slowly cutting into the lead right now by driving into the paint. Pokuševski has the ball, gets it off to Jerome. Jerome now driving into the paint, and he's out of bounds. So another turnover as the Knicks get the ball back. Or do they call a foul?
they call a foul. Oh my
Yep.
goodness. Not looking good for Michigan either. 17-13, and they're in the red zone, Georgia.
Ty Jerome inbounding the ball over the. Oh, nice cutting motion. Pokuševski kicks it out right back to Ty Jerome. Lob misses. Grimes gets the rebound. Knicks are running. He takes the 3. Back irons it. And Taj. And there is going to be a jump ball between Theo Maledon and Taj as they both fought for that rebound right there.
Good job there by Taj, trying to keep the possession alive. They have a chance to keep that jump ball.
Most definitely. As timing is 8:25 left in the second. Score is 32-26. Knicks down by 6. Knicks win the jump ball. Burks has the ball. Gets a screen from Taj. Goes into the paint. Floats it up. Gets it in. Scores 28-32. Knicks continuing to attack the paint right now. Jerome gets the ball to Pokuševski. Right back to Jerome. Jerome kicks it out to number 33. Shoots the 3. Misses it. Grimes with the rebound. Grimes has the ball, kicks it off to Quickly. Quickly gets a screen from Gibson, rejects it, gets another screen from Gibson. He's dribbling around in the paint, gets the mismatch he wants. Sidestep 3, front rim. Pokuševski with the rebound. Thunder bringing it up the court. Poku running now. He's got Grimes defending him, gets it off to Maladon. Maladon driving now. On Taj and gets it. Nice move right there. 34-28. Burks gets the ball. Gets a screen from Kevin Knox. Kicks it out to Gibson. Gibson for 3. And he misses it. And Kevin Knox with the offensive rebound. Lays it up. Gets it in. Scores 30-34. Poku kicks it out to Ty Jerome. And they're going to slow down for a while. Thunder want to call for a play. Ty Jerome gets it out to 33. 33 shoots it. Gets a 3-pointer. I think Mike Muscala. That is it. Mike Muscala. So the score is 37-30.
He could
And
shoot.
Knicks call a timeout.
Yeah, that's a guy they have to be careful, not leave open.
Yeah. Score is 37-30. They go into a TV timeout.
So this second unit starting to find themselves. I was a little concerned, like, man, because they're, like I said, there's no one for double screens, rebounding, and they're finding themselves out there. You're seeing them kind of learning baptism on the fire there, and Knox, he's attacking the offensive. He got that offensive rebound put back, and Knox. We could tend to forget he's like 6'9", lanky, that could actually get some rebounds. Just that since we don't see him play too much, and with Taj Gibson, it's not gonna be not that bad. It's not that bad. The alternatives, they're not that short, but they're not that tall neither. But they could defend themselves and they could put themselves in good technique position as we see them. We see Grimes also help defending the team on defensive rebounding. They're gonna have to be a collective unit, the second unit, to defend and get those rebounds.
Most definitely. Another thing is I noticed that the way they're attacking the paint is they're getting floaters and mid-range shots in. They're not driving all the way into the paint, but right now, as we kind of, we're getting close to the midpoint of the second half. This is around the time where, if I'm Thibodeau, I'm looking to bring back Mitchell Robinson, along with this bench unit, and see what he can do.
Right, and I don't think he's in foul trouble neither. I think
Nope.
maybe that's why he hasn't brought him in just yet. But he wants to keep him there. In case he does pick up a second foul, he can still, depending on how he looks, to keep him out there and not risk getting. If he gets a third one, well, it's not that much time left in the half before halftime. So I think that's why he's trying to steal some minutes on the floor there, in my opinion.
Ooh, man, we need this game. We need this game.
Yeah, we definitely do. We definitely. This is a very, very critical game here, important game here, in my opinion.
Yeah, but what I wanted to say about with Pokuševski, I think the way he moves, he's a better Porzingis. He's a better Porzingis than Porzingis is. I think him having a much longer career than Porzingis is, much more realistic.
I highlighted Kelvin. He put Melvin Jones, but he meant Melvin Smith. Oh,
So there was I'm guessing the Burks knocked down the three. Oh, as Tibbs did bring back Mitchell Robinson, and it's a 4-point play. So Burks is heading to the line.
Alec Burks.
Alec Burks has really been, a great spotlight for us this year.
Swiss Army knife.
hmm Hits the free throw, cuts the lead down to 3, scores 34-37. Thunder dribbling the ball. Shea Gilgis kicks it out. Muscala has it right over to Shea Gilgis. He takes a 3 and rattles it in. Score is 40-34. Knicks have the ball. Burks dribbling. Kicks it out to Knox. Knox over to Quickly. Quickly for 3. Front rims it. And Muscala last touched it, so Knicks will get the ball back. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. 5:57 left in the second quarter. Inbounds it to RJ. Burks inbounds it to RJ. RJ's dribbling now on the block, and he turned it over. Thunder have the ball. They're driving. Is that Derek Baisley? He misses it, but Mitch Robinson gets the rebound. Barrett gets the ball now. He's bringing the ball up. Kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes for 3, and he misses it. Mitch fighting for the rebound. It goes over to Gilgis Alexander. Alexander now driving to the paint and gets the layup over Alec Burks. That was poor defense on Burks right there. Scores 42-34 with 5:09 left in the first half. Burks has the ball top of the key. Gets a screen from Robinson. He's in the paint now. Almost loses the dribble. And ball gets deflected out, so Knicks will inbound the ball with 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Mitchell Robinson gets the offensive rebound off a missed mid-ranger from Kevin Knox. Fournier misses the 3. Thunder get down the rebound. Muscala fakes the 3 over to SGA. SGA is in the paint, kicks it out to Muscala for 3. Front rims it. RJ with the rebound. He's bringing the ball up. 4:33 left in the first half. RJ has the ball, and ball gets poked out from behind him. And Burks has a take foul in transition. So some of the starting unit getting back into the game. SGA has the ball. He's bringing it up. I don't know half these guys like you, man.
I mentioned it early in the game. I
Muscala
said
takes a 3. He misses it. Obi rips down the rebound over to RJ. RJ kicks it out to Obi. Obi to Miles McBride. McBride over to Fournier. Fournier. Oh my God. Fournier driving into the paint, kicks it out to RJ. RJ for 3, and he gets it. Scores 37-42. SGA has the ball. He's bringing it up. Oh, almost got Miles McBride right there. He's driving and gets the bucket on Miles McBride. 34 score is 44-37. Miles has the ball right now, kicks it out to Obi. Obi over to RJ. RJ kicks it over to Obi. Obi feels like he has a mismatch, but he
Good
got
pass.
fouled. He missed it, but he got fouled, so he's heading to the line.
You
That's
s-
great move by Obi right there.
you see the aggressiveness. He
Yeah,
now what I like is they're calling plays for Obi Toppin. It's no longer go run to the corner. He's not gonna hide in the corner and then try to come in for the offensive rebound. He's asking for the ball and going to the paint, establishing a post presence.
yeah. That's not them running a play for him. That's him calling his own number, and that's something I like seeing right there. More so than them getting a play for him, he's getting his own. He's showing the coach, hey, I can do some things. There's the opportunity to show the coach what you can do. As he makes the first free throw, scores 38-44.
Keep an eye on Shea on his hander. He looks like he's huffing and puffing. Just got back from off the protocol list.
Yes, Obi makes one of two. Thunder have the ball. They're driving Baisley over to Muscala. Muscala takes a mid range, misses it. Obi sky very high for that rebound right there. RJ kicks it to Miles. Miles jab step, kicks it to Obi. Obi now circling, and he got fouled yet again. Obi being aggressive and just yeah.
Obi's taking off. Oh my God. Michigan is getting their butts clamped. Oh boy, someone's not going to be happy.
That's their problem as Obi makes the first free throw. Scores 39-44. So this is a smart move by Obi right here, slowing down the clock and getting some points on the basket.
Oh,
Rattles out the second one, so Obi makes one of two yet again. But the Knicks are in the bonus. SGA passes it to Dort. Dort being defended by RJ, switched off to Mitch, kicks it out. Fournier gets the rebound, kicks it out to Obi. And what did they call? Oh my gosh. They called the offensive rebound. I mean, the offensive. Yeah,
offensive
yeah.
foul.
Yep.
Wow. And he's still aggressive though. Obi's you got to love his
Yeah, I
aggressiveness.
love it. Yeah, yeah. Keep being aggressive. It's gonna pay off. It's SGA top of the key. He's dribbling into the paint, misses it, but Dort right there follows in. Not excuse me, not Dort. I don't know who this guy is. Oh, Watson.
Watson Jr., yeah.
McBride gets it to Fournier. Fournier back to McBride. McBride to RJ. RJ driving. Bank shot in and the foul. RJ heading to the line. Scores 46-41. Knicks down by 5 right now.
He tends to have great games in OKC for some reason.
I don't know.
Chipped
He's
in.
got two Canadian teammates right there in Lou Dort and SGA. So,
Yeah, when you have a time, take a look at a big task, ask a question, your New Year resolution.
I'll answer that at the half as
There you
RJ
go.
converts the free throw. Scores 42-46. SGA has the ball. He's dribbling in the paint. Kicks it out to Dort. Dort for three, and he misses it. But OKC gets the offensive rebound, and they shoot and make the three. Williams knocks down the three, scores 49-42. A minute 20 left in the first half. Fournier has the ball.
That's the
He's
mullet man,
dribbling.
right?
Yep. Gets it to McBride. McBride takes a three and knocks it down. First shot of the night that falls for Miles McBride, scores 45-49. SGA driving to the paint and gets it off of Taj Gibson. Yeah, man, this kid is just something special. Score is 51-45, 53 seconds left in the first half. Miles McBride has the ball. He's dribbling. As the isolation, gets the screen from Taj Gibson, takes the mid range and gets it. Scores 47-51, 39 seconds left in the first half. SGA has the ball. He's bringing it up. Takes a step back three, misses it. Knicks get the rebound. 5-second difference between game clock and shot clock. 17 left on the shot clock. RJ top of the key. He's dribbling. He's driving right and gets the layup. 49-51. SGA driving, gets it over to, and they don't get it off in time. So that's the end of the half. Knicks down by 2, 49-51. But yeah, this is a great half of just young basketball. This is what I can say. It's young basketball right now. The I don't know what the averages is what the average would be of the combined age of players that's on the court right now, but it can't be any more than like 28. All
Yeah,
these
so
guys are
yeah,
fairly young.
yeah, like you said, the young basketball, and it's not sloppy either. It's not bad basketball. It's fast. It's quick. That this is the fastest half I've, that I could recall. It's already at halftime. It went pretty smooth, quick. 51-49 on both teams. 51-49. 2-point game. Saw a little bit of everything. Good half. It was a very entertaining basketball game. Do you want to address before I give the stats, your resolution? You need more time.
Um,
Yeah, you need more time.
yeah, I need more time. Yeah, I haven't made a resolution yet. I'll be honest. Big task. I'll be honest with you. I haven't made a resolution yet,
No,
but I
man,
think I still have time.
neither do I. So I made it towards the channel. Try to get better. Be more. If we were good this year, we're going to be greater, and always take ourselves to a next level of excellence.
Mm.
And even if you, and my mantra, even if you get to the top of the mountain, you have to maintain to stay on top of the mountain. So, with that, and I said in every walk of life with that. So let me give you the stats. The New York Knicks, 49 points. They're shooting 19 out of 47. That's 40.4% from the field. The Oklahoma City Thunder, 51 points, 19 out of 46, 41.3% from the field. Knicks are shooting 5 out of 24 from three-point land. That's 20.8%. OKC shooting 10 out of 24. That's 41.7 from three-point land. Knicks are 6 of 10 from the free throw line, 60%. OKC is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Perfect. Knicks are rebounding 26 to 25. Although OKC has 3 offensive rebounds to New York's 2. OKC has 10 assists, New York 7 assists, both with a block apiece. Four steals for the Knicks, 2 steals for the Thunder. The Thunder turned the ball over 5 times. New York 23 times. The Knicks scored 22 points in the paint to OKC's 14 points in the paint, and then they were scoring at will whenever they felt. The New York Knicks, this so far, the first half, being led by RJ Barrett with 13 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 17 minutes of action. 6 points for Mitchell Robinson, 4 rebounds, 11 minutes of action. 5 points for Obi Toppin in 16 minutes of game time, 5 rebounds, 1 assist. McBride, 5 points, 1 assist, 13 minutes of action. 13 minutes for Pepe Le Pew. Evan Fournier with 3 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. Taj Gibson, 13 minutes of action, 4 rebounds, no points, no assists. Quentin Grimes, 11 minutes of action, 3 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. Emmanuel Quickly, 4 points, no assist, 1 rebounds, 9 minutes of play. 8 minutes of play for Alec Burks, 6 points, 1 assist, and no rebounds. And Kevin Knox played 8 minutes, 4 points, 2 rebounds, no assists. So those are your scorers for the Knicks. And let me go over OKC. Wish me luck on this. SGH, 13 points, 15 minutes, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. For Luke Dort, one point only, two rebounds in 16 minutes, and 7 points for Anthony Wiggins. Seven points, no assists, no rebounds, 14 minutes of action. Watson, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 11 minutes. K Williams with 3 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 13 minutes of action. Jerome with 9 points, 5 assists, 1 rebound. Pokanowski, 3 points, 6 rebounds in 10 minutes. Derek Favors, 4 points, 1 rebound, 7 minutes, and Mike Muscala, 3 points, 6 minutes of action. Maldonado with 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 6 minutes, and that's all for the scoring going on for AKC going through. Robert Parr in the building. Robert Parr, the main man, and we got Dad Wada. So who's gonna win? New York Knicks. Who else?
Hopefully, yeah, hopefully we're not. I say this, it's not a guarantee. Hopefully we win though.
And we got Double Agent Super Argo in the building. Salute to you, my main man in the building. Salute. Presidente is cold. Ooh, pass me a Presidente. I will go a nice cold a Presidente. Mm-mm.
Robert Parr, it seems to be like we only are shooting threes and the crazy. We don't need to be shooting threes. We don't. If we just attack the paint, we'd be comfortably in the lead right now.
Yeah, 24
Attack the
threes.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
No. That's I was gonna just wanted to bring that 24 threes in that half, Chef Dan.
Yeah, it doesn't like it. That means we'd be on pace to shoot 48 threes. We don't need that.
Not against this team.
Not against this team. They don't have a presence inside the paint. Attack the paint. Clearly.
Yes, indeed. I think
Um, Argo, you said expecting young Knicks to come out in the second half and shut it down on the perimeter. I would hope so, except their bench is performing better than our bench right now. So I don't know where we're gonna get that spark of energy from.
but I don't think they could stay. I don't know. I don't think they're going to stay warm, hot shooting. They're OKC. I was had their scouting report. Let me see. They're seventh on offense. They're 24th on offense. They're very down in the echelons of three. They don't assist. They're a bad offensive team. You know, it'd be interesting to see if they could keep it up. Is that who's singing for OKC in the halftime? Eh, Interesting. I don't know, Chef Dan. I don't know if they could continue the hot shooting OKC from the field.
Yeah, but also like I don't know what else to say. Is like when I can equate this to like I don't know running the football when you drive on them in the paint a lot. You make them feel that that consistent of having that consistent effort of having to defend the paint and then having to go out and execute the offense. It makes it harder for them. But right now, I know they're a bottom echelon offensive team as far as the league standards go. But right now, they're executing their offense very good against us.
Thank you, Johnny Davis. Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chat. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much and for your contribution to the program.
Thank you
We
so much,
appreciate it.
Johnny Davis. But yeah, like they're executing their offense, and it's like I wish I could say something like it was just SGA killing us, and we just have to wait until he gets cold or something like that, or just make it tough for him. But no, they all like it's some even scoring, like even distribution of like effort right now and scoring and all that. Especially when their bench unit came in, we were just kind of trading buckets with them.
Ooh. Chicago with a buzzer beater beating the Pacers. And you got the Dallas Mavericks beating the Sacramento Kings and they played a back to back, so one piece. Oh God, the Heat plays the home, Rockets, and oh my God, he missed that dunk. How did he Carter Jr. miss that dunk?
Yeah, that was bad.
Ooh, sold out. And oh, Cavaliers beat the Hawks again. I'm telling you, Hawks ain't making the playoffs, man. We think we're struggling.
Yeah, I mean, then yeah, because they were supposed to be, the next hottest thing.
That would be the third seed. The next team coming up, the number 3 seed, behind Milwaukee, New York, and Philly was because he had that turmoil with Simmons. It was the Hawks' turn. Hawks are flying. Kaka, yeah, right. They ain't even gonna make the playoffs. Which someone's mentioned it on the stream way before that another contributor laughed at him, and I'm just staying quiet. He who laughs best.
Hmm.
As we saw that beef between Embiid and Durant, I love that. That's what you call an NBA rivalry, and that's what we're
I mean, but
missing.
that's how you start that off. Two guys talking trash during the regular season, and they go, "We'll see each other again. We'll see each other again." Like this type of stuff.
That's how
This is how
rivalries
the
end.
N. Yeah, but this is how the NBA gets the entertainment.
Yes, and we're missing that. Enough with the hugs. Enough with the kumbaya. We leave that for Pepe Le Pew's cat
No,
there.
no, no. Here's what I'm saying, right? You remember those times where a guy like you remember back in the day where a guy said, "Nah, when I see this team, I expect him to go off for 40, 50 points." And then that night he would go off for 40, 50 points and you ask him why. It's like, "I don't like them over there. I don't like that team and we want to see them in the playoffs and we want to beat them." Those days ended because I don't know why people, I guess, didn't want to be embarrassed in the playoffs and whatnot, or didn't want to give bulletin board material or something, but that's where the entertainment comes from.
Listen, you're talking to someone who grew up in an era where when you came into New York, you hated, or like put it this way, when you used to go have to play the Pistons, and you hated because they were a group of good players that were a pain in the neck that you disliked them. Also, Karl Malone, you disliked it. Him and Stockton, 2-man team, but they were a pain in the rear end. All those teams back in that era, good time era, you just Cleveland back in that team too. They had some tough guy, Larry Nance, and they had E. Gray Elo and so forth. They were also a pain in the neck, and we missed those. Everybody wants to super teams, and it messed up with that 2010 that the decision. All these super teams and getting together and let's win one together, because before it was like you wanted to be the main guy to win the title and gloat over the other superstars. Yeah, I took my team and I made him win, and of course Michael, you know, what could you say? Michael took that and elevated everyone's level to an excellent. And Danny Ferry, right? AJ Supargo, Danny Ferry, and they were a pain in the neck. Even the Pacers with Porzingis 1.0, Rick Smith and Reggie Miller and Antonio and Dale Davis. Those were a pain in the neck teams too. That was a bruising. You were going in there, you were going to get bruised. Carmelo West East Coast trip was no picnic. Going playing in back in those days, they were coming out bruising in the East Coast. Then the Miami Heat started merging, getting players. There were no super teams. Everyone was, macho on macho. I'm gonna take my group of guys. It's like saying I'm gonna take my hood. I'm gonna go against your hood, and we're gonna beat you guys. And that's how it was. Not that I'm gonna move with you to your neighborhood, and we're gonna join and win a super, championship together. So it is what it is. But everything involves, like in everything in life, things change and evolve. As they continue with the highlights, as we get the game back going, we'll continue the play by play once they're at the halftime. Yeah, that we are a super team win is not the same. Yeah, and also
Never
like
the
you right
same.
said, when you win as a super team, it kind of feels like if Brooklyn wins in the championship, if they win the Larry O'Brien Trophy, it's gonna Brooklyn fans are gonna salivate and enjoy it and want it, but deep down, you traded your core. It's like the difference, you took all your core members that were playing well, and you it took, I don't know, and it's just you did a trade in. That's what you did. You traded in for you traded in your new cars for a used BMW series 7 series. The doctor might have ran it, so everyone, doctor about two owners, in case like Kevin Durant already played for two teams, Harden, two teams as well. So it's like taking your new car in and trading in for two used high end cars. And Nets, there goes Nets, Phillies, Bucks, Knicks, Atlanta, where a few others in the rival has started. Yeah, and then that's even those net teams back in the 90s, early 90s, mid 90s were tough too, with Petrovic, Derek Coleman, Kenny Anderson. They were a really good team. Rick Mahorn when he joined them later on, and so forth. Buck Williams, those were some teams, even though they didn't go anywhere. But there was a team, that was a collective group. That were, you knew that you were going to be in a dogfight to play them. There weren't no doormats, those type of things. So they'll miss those kind of rivalries, those type of plays. But hey, we got new rivalries here. You know, it was fun to see that when Durant joined Golden State, they were all villain and everyone couldn't they be beat and so forth. And that's it adapts with time. Hopefully, the Knicks become the next villain for us. With these young kids getting ready. Def Dan, you ready?
Yeah, most definitely. As Dort has the ball, kicks it over to Maladon, right back to Dort. He's driving right back to Maladon. Maladon driving, misses it, but he gets fouled. Is that I don't even know who this is. It's number 21,
No, he's
Wiggins.
it's
It's
Wiggins,
Wiggins, but no relation to Andrew Wiggins.
right? It's Anthony Wiggins too, and he has an A.
Okay. All right. Anthony Wiggins misses the first free throw. Makes the second free throw. Miles McBride has the ball. He's bringing it up, passes it to RJ. RJ over to Obi. Obi right back to RJ. RJ dribbling, kicks it out to Obi. Obi to Miles. Miles takes the three, misses it. Mitchell Robinson doesn't get the rebound. Over to Thunder. Pass up to Dort ahead. Dort over to Wiggins. Wiggins to SGA. SGA gets a screen from Roby. Gets into the paint. Roby backs out for the three and hits it. So they have a stretch five. Scores 55-49 with 11 minutes in the third quarter. McBride over to Fournier. Fournier to RJ. RJ driving. Gets in the paint. Floaters in. Scores 51-55. SGA is bringing the ball up. Defended by Deuce. Gets a screen. Dort for three. He misses it. Obi gets the rebound. Kicks it off to RJ. RJ's calling a play. Drives to the paint. Kicks it out to Mitch. And Mitch hams it down. Scores 53-55. Knicks cut the lead to 2. SGA driving in the paint. Roby right back to SGA. SGA right on the perimeter now. Gets into the mid-range. Has Deuce on him. Steps back for three. And misses it. Mitch with the rebound. RJ has the ball. He's bringing the ball up now. Stops and pops for three. Misses it. Thunder get the rebound. Over to Dort. Dort dribbling now. Has RJ on him. Kicks it out to Roby. Roby for three. And he hits another three. Scores 58-53. McBride has the ball. Kicks it out to Mitch. Mitch over to Obi. Obi to Fournier. And the ball was knocked out of bounds by Thunder last, so Knicks will inbound the ball under their own basket. Score is 58-53, 9-10 left in the third, 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Knicks curling. Deuce McBride gets it to Fournier. Fournier, and stolen by SGA. SGA in the open lane, and Obi takes a smart foul while he's ahead of SGA. So the Thunder are inbounding the ball. Get it to Roby. Roby over to Dort. Dort driving, kicks it out to SGA. Alexander floats it up and gets it off the glass. Score is 60-53. Lead back up to 7. Miles McBride has the ball. He's driving, kicks it out to Fournier, fakes the 3, passes it to RJ. RJ driving, gets the layup with the right hand. Nice move right there. Scores 55-60. SGA blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Oh my God. And the pass ahead to Obi in transition. Too far ahead, and the Knicks turn it over in transition. Dort bringing the ball up. 8:15 left in the third. Dort driving into the paint. Missed by Dort. Robinson intimidated him. Miles McBride has the ball. Kicks it out to Fournier. Fournier over to RJ. RJ for 3. He misses it. But Obi Toppin with the rebound. Gets the offensive rebound. The Thunder, save it under the Knicks basket, and they're bringing the ball up. Knicks back in transition. Kendrick posting up. Miles McBride misses a shot. Obi taps it over to Fournier. Fournier bringing the ball up. Layup. Misses, but a foul. So score is 60-55. Knicks down by 5. 7:39 left here in the third quarter. Fournier misses the first free throw off the back iron.
Come on, Pepe. He's lapewing it up right now.
Fournier misses both. There was a whistle. I could have sworn I heard a whistle. Mitch Robinson gathered the rebound, but then it was stolen by the Thunder. Thunder have it now. SGA top of the key, defended by Obi. Kicks it out. Right back to Dort. Dort driving over to Roby. Floats it in. Scores 62-55. So they're flowing offensively right now.
And Roby is not Roby's son. I was looking it up. That's why I was kind of quiet for a minute. No relation to the punter from Miami. I was double checking.
Fournier tries a 3 and misses it. Scores 55-62. SGA in the paint. Has Mitchell Robinson on him. He's dribbling, sidestepping, kicks it out. Corner 3, and they hit it. Lead is right back to 10. And Thibodeau calls a timeout.
Somebody's off because the scoreboard says 62-65.
Well, mine's I don't.
No, I got the same score as what we saw right now. Interesting.
Yeah, Calvin, it isn't like but it's not even like they're shooting like the Warriors right now. It's just we're not. Listen, man, Fournier, if he's not up to it defensively, we got to get him off the court or something like that, because at some point we were flying around defensively. We were, cutting, getting into the paint at will whenever we wanted, and we were defending really well. I don't know what's going on right now, but it's like they're getting everything they want.
I think Fournier, what it shows that he's still not, his ankle still bothers him, and
His ankle,
he's playing out of necessity, because if he's not, and Kemba doesn't have it out with ankles. Of course, we know what happened to Julius and Fournier. I think Thibodeau, they couldn't afford to have him not play. That according to Tom Thibodeau, it'll be interesting.
yeah. Well, I say it like this: the right now, the starting unit needs to find a way to kind of cut into this lead the way they did earlier. At least make it a single digit game, and try and get some stops.
Brandon, salute, Brandon. Brandon, salute. Happy New Year, bro. I appreciate seeing you. Good to see you again here again. So salute, Brandon. Let's go.
Salute to you, Brent.
Hopefully the new year bring us a shortstop for the New York Yankees.
As the game is returning right back to commercial. Brennan, I agree with you there. We have to hit some of our shots, but also we have to be like, we have to be like locked in on the defensive end. A lot of guys, I don't know why they're not. It doesn't seem like they're making, they're making the right reads defensively.
And Calvin says Obi needs some more run with his brothers, the Rat Pack.
So RJ's driving to the paint and he gets fouled, so he's heading to the line.
Got hit by the mullet.
So RJ makes the first free throw, scores 56-65.
Too bad I can't play the TikTok meme with him.
RJ misses the second free throw. SGA gets it over to Dort. Dort top of the key, defended by McBride. He's dribbling over to SGA. SGA denies the screen from Roby. Now dribbling, takes the three. He tried to sell the foul, but didn't get it. Knicks now get the ball in transition over to McBride. McBride trying to find someone cutting, doesn't. Obi over to RJ. Had to slow things down. They had a chance in transition there. Had to clean some things up. RJ takes a mid-range shot. Misses. Almost went in though. Roby gets the rebound. SGA is bringing the ball up. He's driving into the paint. Misses it. Robinson gets the rebound. That was nice intimidation by Mitchell Robinson. Deuce McBride gets it over to RJ. RJ driving to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson misses the layup. SGA driving into the paint. Kicks it out. Miles McBride tried to get a charge, but they did not give it to him. Scores 67-56. Knicks down by 11. RJ over to McBride. McBride driving. Robinson almost tipped it in, but then they miss it. Oklahoma gets gets the ball, and Dort hits the three. Scores 70-56, and that's the largest lead of the night right now.
No way. OKC's shooting lights out here. Wow.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's the third quarter of doom here, and I don't, and it's different. I don't know what it is with them. It's just a collected group of guys that just for some reason teams just come out more intense, more focused. That they come out and they want to shoot down. They're shooting, 14 out of 31 OKC from 3-point land. 26 out of 60, 43.3%. Nothing to hang home about, but it's the points in the paint. It's my goodness, 18 points in the paint. Knicks still got more points in the paint, and it's still in there.
Yeah, but it's still like now because like what are they after you get the points in the paint, how are you playing off of it?
Hmm.
There is no like there's nothing leading to any nothing is connecting right now.
I don't know what I don't know what
I
to
don't
I don't know
yeah,
what,
nothing's connecting right now and it's not that this is such a bad lead that they can't overcome it with the time given, but I kind of just don't have faith that the bench unit is going to get it done because they're not clicking right now.
one thing that's happening. Mitchell Robinson stopped being impactful in the middle.
Yeah.
He's not being impactful, and what I mean, he doesn't have to score, but he needs to insert himself, rebounding, deterring these guys from want to drive into the paint. And right now you're seeing
No,
with
no, he's impactful on the defensive end right now. It's just that remember they were feeding like this is why the first bit of the first quarter was so impressive. It started off with feeding Mitchell Robinson three straight baskets. So now they're playing Mitchell Robinson. So now RJ and Fournier starts getting easier drives to the basket. Now you play connected off of that. Then they tried shooting some threes. They're missing the threes, but then they kept shooting too much threes. It's like, all right, you're kind of shooting too much of them now. Get right back to getting in the paint. RJ can find his way to the paint, but no one else can.
right, salute to Dan Jones. Dan Jones, happy New Year's to you too, my friend. And I'm surprised.
Ooh.
No, I substitution pattern. I would have bought in Burks, and unless we haven't seen who's come off the timeout yet in my feed. So
Quickly's come off the bench, so Quickly and Taj Gibson have come in, and Grimes.
salute Keith Turner.
Grimes over to Quickly. Quickly takes a floater and gets it. Scores 58-70. 4:02 left in the third quarter. Dort driving. Get to Williams over to SGA. And SGA is going to, yeah, offensive foul called right there. He hit RJ in the mouth.
Right in the throat. He got something about
Yeah, he
Mary.
elbowed him.
He
He
got
elbowed him.
something about Mary right in the throat.
Quickly misses the three. And that could have been an offensive board that they got, but Thunder get it. SGA. Oh my gosh. Ty Jerome takes the three, misses it, and they get a loose ball foul against the Knicks right there.
How he was pushing off. Yeah, had his hands up right on RJ's back. What was that? Yeah, his both hands on RJ's back. Pretty much
I don't.
it looked like the what? He had him. He was looked like he was giving him a prostate exam.
So they inbound it. SGA top of the key over to Williams. and he gets the post up on Gibson. Oh no, on RJ. Scores 72-58. IQ has the ball. He's dribbling, top of the key. Gets a screen from Gibson over to Barrett. Barrett kicks it over to Burks. Burks driving in the paint. Floater doesn't get the foul. It doesn't rattle in. Thunder bringing the ball up. Over to SGA, and they get a foul on Quentin Grimes.
We're not blaming the refs, Keith Turner. No one's blaming the refs here.
Nah,
No, no one's blaming
nah.
the refs on this play. No, no, no. It's just that foul. He
Yeah,
had both feet.
that moment right there.
That moment, yeah.
Burks is known to get a foul call off that.
Oh, he had RJ
Oh,
bent down with both hands. I
a
mean, on
steal
his
right
back.
there by Burks on the inbound over to RJ. RJ slows down the pace, calling for a play. Driving into the paint, gets the floater in, scores 60-72. With 2 minutes left in the third. SGA driving into the paint, misses the layup. Over to IQ. IQ in transition. Get to the Grimes. Grimes takes a three, misses it. Thunder with the rebound. Over to SGA. SGA. And another steal. Knicks get the ball. Burks bringing the ball up. Thunder make it back in transition. Burks takes a three and gets it. Scores 63-72. Knicks cut the lead to 9.
And the hustle, the grid is out there. They're hustling. You saw
Yeah,
RJ Barrett with the steal, keeping the ball inbounds to Gibson,
but
leading to this transition three.
they're playing like that's when I said they were connecting. They like a lot of the play was not connecting earlier. Now you have a defensive. He played the passing lanes. Burke played the passing lanes the first time. You go in transition, you get to a basket. Second time RJ plays a passing lane, you get to a Burks three off of that. Defense leading to offense. We didn't have anything connecting earlier in this third quarter.
As they hit a timeout, Knicks trying to surge here. They cut it to single digit lead here. And can they close it now with a minute and 30? Can they cut it more than single digits, maybe 2 possessions? Those are the small steps that we need. We need defensive stops, like CB said here. Can we cut it to two possession going into the fourth, or they're tie, or even take or tie it, or 1 possession going to the fourth, going to the fourth. We shall see when they come out from this at this side of this timeout. Wow, 32-year-old rookie Scotty Hobson.
SGA bringing the ball up, driving into the paint, misses the shot. Knicks get the rebound, quickly bringing the ball up, gets it over to Burks. Burks dribbling now, top of the key, calls for something, gets it over to Quickly. Quickly, I believe he got fouled on the drive right there. Thunder had 1 to give in the last 2 minutes.
And to Luis Contreras, do you think the Knicks do a comeback? Yeah, they have plenty of time to come back here. They have plenty of time. Their Knicks are gonna make an impact before the game is over, some way, somehow.
Most definitely. As Quickly gets fouled again, so Quickly is heading to the line. Ooh. Quickly takes the first free throw, makes it. Scores 64-72 with 104 left in the third. Oh man, we really need this win.
Yeah, Luis, they could come back. They could come back, Luis. Stick around. We got we have still 12 minutes to go.
Most definitely is quickly converts both attempts at the free throw line. Scores 65-72. 56 seconds left in the third. SGA driving yet again, and he gets the layup. They bring it right back up to a 9-point deficit.
That was too easy.
Burks dribbling top of the key. Gets it over to IQ. IQ driving, kicks it out to Knox over to Grimes. Grimes shoots the three and misses. Thunder get the rebound. They're bringing the ball up. So, yeah, that was a 2-for-1 that the Knicks decided to do. Get it over to SGA. SGA driving. Misses. Knicks get the rebound. Burks bringing the ball up. 15 seconds left. Gets it over to Quickly. 8 seconds left. Quickly. Stopping. Driving. Side. Misses the shot. So that's the end of the third right there. Knicks enter the fourth quarter with a 9-point deficit.
What's single? It's still single digits. 9 point. They had a chance there. There was at 5 at one time there. They try to get there with 6. Quickly last shot didn't go. We'll go into the fourth, 65-74, the final game of the 2021 year. And salute to everyone. Luis Cortez, Purple Fire 117 is a Pelicans fan, so he wants OKC to lose so he needs Thunder to lose.
Oh, for their draft pick.
I believe so.
Okay.
So we got more cheering to do here.
Yeah, we have a whole bunch of ulterior motives here.
And Edwin Espido, trade Coach Tibbs.
Nah, I'm good.
I like Coach Tibbs. I
I'm
know.
good. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
David
I've
Piccolo
seen,
wants
I've
to
seen
tank
what
the
it's like
season.
on the other side. Yeah,
Wants to tank the season. Guys, don't you forget we're on a 3-game winning streak.
yeah, yeah.
We are on a 3-game winning streak. We're playing well. I know tonight is different. They're shooting 37.3% from the field. Yeah, that's not going to win a lot of games. 25 out of 67. But they could, they're gonna have one of those strong fourth quarters. 26 out of 20 out of 66 for OKC. That's 42.2% from the field. Knicks are shooting 18% from 3-point land, 6 out of 32, and OKC is shooting 43.8. That's the difference there. They're shooting much better from the 3-point land. They're hitting more. They're shooting the same amount. Knicks are shooting the same amount as OKC, and OKC is hitting double the threes that the Knicks are hitting, and it's only a 9-point game. That's the difference right there. I don't expect OKC to continue hitting the 3 ball in the fourth quarter the way the way they're shooting it so far. Knicks got 28 points in the paint to OKC's 22. They're going to need to continue attacking the paint as we're almost ready to start the fourth quarter here. The final game of 2021. Hit those likes. Definitely hit those likes. Thank you for those that are participating in the chat. We are an audience participation program, and we appreciate the chat and filling us with a lot of questions and comments, and we enjoy that. That shows us that you are engaged and you're enjoying the program, watching on. So we salute to you guys. And Fournier is killing us. Yeah, hopefully Sonya gets hot. Attack the rim as we start the fourth.
As Burks has the ball.
Oh, you got the
over
fourth?
to Quickly. Yeah, Quickly over to Knox. Knox for 3, and he hits it. Score is 68-74. Knicks cutting into that deficit into the 9-point deficit right there. Makes it a 6-point game. Ty Jerome over to Favors. Favors to Pokuševski. Pokuševski driving in the paint. Back to Favors. Favors over to Jerome. Jerome driving in the paint. Kicks it over to Pokuševski. Pokuševski lost it out of bounds. Turnover. It's the Knicks ball. So Knox inbounds the ball over to Burks. Burks bringing the ball up. I'm sorry, quickly, and then over to Burks. Now Burks has the ball top of the key. Over to quickly. Quickly in the corner. Gets the screen by Taj. Kicks it over to Knox. Knox for three. Misses it, but Grimes almost had the offensive rebound. Thunder come up with it though. Pokuševski gets the ball. Fakes the three. He's driving into the paint. Kicks it back to Favors. Favors mid-range shot. Misses. Burks with the rebound. He's bringing the ball up. Burks gets the screen from Taj Gibson. Driving into the paint. Kicks it over to Knox. Knox over to Grimes. Grimes kicks it over to Quickly. Quickly for three. And he gets it. Score 71-74. Knicks cut the deficit to three. Ty Jerome has the ball top of the key. Gets a screen from Derek Favors. Kicks it off to Favors. Favors over to number 21. Maladon. Maladon over to Jerome. Jerome driving in the paint over to Favors. Misses it. OKC gets an offensive rebound. Pokuševski for three, and he gets it. Knicks needed to come up with the rebound. That's how you secure the defensive possession. Quickly has the ball on top of the key. He's dribbling, gets it over to Burks. Burks driving in the paint, blocked by Wiggins. Thunder come up with the ball. Maladon has the ball over to Favors. Favors over to Jerome. Jerome driving in the paint. High off the glass, gets it. 79-71. Knicks have the ball. Quickly dribbling. Over to Knox. Knox over to Burks. Burks to Grimes. Grimes sidestep three. Misses it. Knox doesn't get the rebound. Over to Pokuševski. Over to Maladon. Maladon driving. Gets the layup. And the lead is right back to 10. They do, Kelvin. They do have a nice young core. They really do. Ay, ay, ay. So this is coming apart at the seams right now. It's still a lot of time left. 8:35, down by 10. It's not a death sentence, but we can see where the bad habits that have been built all throughout this season. David Piccolo, it isn't about Derrick Rose on this one. Can't blame Kemba or Julius on this one either. You guys are right. This one is all about right there. Really the key for this all is that rebound that they should have secured on that great defensive possession. You finish out the defensive possession by getting the rebound. That makes the difference. Instead, they get the rebound, kick it off to Pokuševski for an open three. He hits it. What was a 3-point deficit is now a 6-point deficit. Now a 6-point deficit turns into an 8-point deficit, turns into a 10-point deficit.
It's those swing plays. They're not getting those swings plays. Those key swing plays, they're missing it.
Yeah, and usually this for the Knicks, usually the swing play is a bucket, getting a bucket. But right now, what's aggravating is this swing play right here was all about effort and positioning, communicating, all three of that. Kelvin, I know you want to put the Rat Pack together and get them loose, but like Tibbs has to play with the lineups right now. COVID and injuries have got us racked.
He seems nervous. You know what? You might be right. IQ doesn't look like himself, agent. You're right on that one.
IQ misses a 3. So they're bringing Thunder's bringing it back up over to Maladon. Maladon in the paint. They almost turn it over, but they get it right back to Maladon. Kick it off, open 3, and they hit it.
Confidence.
RJ's back in the game with this bench unit along with Mitch. RJ lobs it over to Mitch, and he gets fouled.
Now Super Agent says wide open. So is he going to get rewarded for some free throws? Yes, indeed. Amazing how quick the Thunder get into transition. That's a big key there, Johnny Davis. They're young. That's why also the Knicks playing at some. They're actually getting a taste of their own medicine with the second unit and the other team's speed.
Most definitely, as Mitchell misses the first free throw.
I think that record is. I was gonna say it on Hamilton. He took it from me.
Mitchell Robinson makes the second free throw, scores 72-84. Knicks down by 12. 7:42 left in the fourth. Ty Jerome over to Muscala, over to Maladon. Maladon right back to Jerome. Jerome driving in the paint. Robinson tips the rebound over to RJ. And RJ gets fouled in transition. Second team foul for OKC. RJ driving, and he gets fouled yet again. Third team foul for OKC.
Yeah, with 7:19, you want to get him in that bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Keep attacking the paint. Keep attacking the paint. You're going to get eventually them in the bonus and shooting free throws.
RJ misses the first free throw. SGA coming back into the game. Makes the second free throw, scores 73-84. SGA bringing the ball up. Easy lane to the basket. Scores 86-73. Burks has the ball. Kicks it out to RJ for 3. RJ misses it. And it went out of bounds. Muscala takes a 3. He misses it. Pokusevski gets the rebound. That was terrible rebounding right there by the Knicks. 2 Knicks were there, and Pokusevski got it. RJ lays it up with the right hand. Scores 75-86.
They don't want to foul.
They don't.
And you keep attacking the paint.
Muscala takes the 3. Misses it. And Pokusevski knocks it out of bounds.
And now that they're establishing attacking, when they bring top in, and they're gonna have to continue to attack the paint.
They have to. As quickly is calling for a play, gets it over to RJ. RJ over to Burks. Burks dribbling, misses it, gets it over to RJ. They say Barrett was out of bounds, so OKC ball, 5:55 left in the fourth. It's 86-75, Knicks down 11. Jerome is driving over to Muscala for three. Muscala hits another three.
And he's just sitting there comfortable, waiting
Yep,
for the ball to come to hit. And they got to stop playing with that fire.
yep. McBride driving, kicks it out to RJ. RJ in the paint, misses it, but he gets fouled.
That's what they need to continue doing. Continue there, but the
You've
Knicks,
got to slow down the clock now.
but they gotta get they're playing undersized here. They got RJ in the four.
RJ misses the first free throw. Taj is coming back in.
And Obi sits. Come on, what is going on here?
RJ makes the second free throw. Knicks are in the bonus, 5:11 left. Jerome driving, kicks it over to Dort. Dort for three, and he misses. Knicks get the rebound quickly. Drive, gets stopped. Right back, keeps his dribble. Getting into the paint, floats it up, misses. Ay, ay, ay. Lou Dort has the ball. He's bringing it up. 4:38, Knicks down by 13. Dort spin move and gets it off on Taj Gibson.
Wow.
Yep. RJ driving, kicks it out. McBride takes the mid-range, gets it, scores 78-91. Alexander almost met. Oh my gosh, the Knicks almost come up with the. Yep, but they get it. McBride gets it over to quickly. Quickly slows down. Needs all five Knicks in the court. Gets a screen from Taj. Takes a three. Misses. They get the rebound.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Blocked by Burks. SGA blocked by Burks. Muscala takes another three and he hits it.
This guy is just killing the Knicks wide open. No one there to him.
And McBride gets a turnover over to the Thunder. Thunder are getting ready to pour it on. This is game over at this point.
Yeah, with 3 minutes.
Yeah. And SGA drives and gets fouled.
What's the point of bringing Obi Toppin with 3 minutes in? I mean, what's the
I
point?
don't know. No. See, that's not.
And I'm not saying Toppin was going to make a difference to win this game either, but Here's a chance for the kid to get some playing time on the floor. See what we have. He was, and I'm still not getting. I don't see. I don't know what is it that it's holding. Why is the organization holding this kid from? I'm not. And he might not be a difference maker, but it doesn't get. I don't get why he's not getting the minutes I'm playing. I don't see. I don't. And it doesn't. It doesn't. It boggles my mind. Put it that way. It boggles my mind, and I'm not saying he's all world. I'm not saying we don't know what Obi Toppin is, but this is the opportunity to find out. And especially if we're going to lose to a pathetic OKT team like that, I'd rather go down swinging with Obi Toppin out there and see, because all it does is leaves us with what ifs, what ifs, what ifs. It's crazy. It's crazy, and that's not the main reason. That's not the most focal point, folks. It's just you know just let's see. If we're gonna go down, give us something. We know what Taj Gibson is. And it's not because Taj Gibson played. We lose in this game. Is that we know what Gibson is gonna bring, and the game is getting. I don't know. It was a weird substitution pattern tonight. Unless the of Obi isn't um conditioned well until, and maybe that we don't know of either. And Obi needs a minimum of 20 to 25 minutes. Let's see. Let's see how many minutes he played. And he's actually played 25 minutes. Dan, 25 minutes of game time. So maybe it was maybe that's exactly the game plan. They probably, do you think he's on an analytics pitch count of minutes, or
No, it shouldn't be.
and Robert Parr wants to sit and watch his iRobot vacuum. It's gonna give him more excitement.
Clearly, because this was like this. Like I know this is frustrating for you, but honestly, to me, this game doesn't get out of hand until really the fourth quarter. Meaning we had a chance to win this game all three quarters. This game does not go out of hand until the fourth quarter, and there's little things that are happening within the game that just it's a bad. I don't know. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth. This was bad.
And David Piccolo wants to know if the iRobot really works. And no Fournier. And the thing is, he allowed Fournier to allow this game to get ugly.
Hmm.
As quickly brings the ball up, driving, passes it to Burke. Burke's wide open three, and he misses. Loose ball. Oh, okay. See, with 2:27 left here, as SGH top of the key, keeps his dribble, 220. He's driving on RJ Barrett, stops on a dime, spins. Good job by RJ, and they're going to call traveling. So Knicks will get it on a turnover. With 2:17 here, trailing 95-78 here on the BX Sports Jedi Network. Watch along with BX Sports Jedi and Chef Dan as quickly brings the ball up here. Keeps his dribble. He's driving in the paint. Alley oop, but not even the alley oops is working with Obi
Yeah,
Toppin. Overthrew it. That looks sloppy. Oh, wow. So 78-95 with a minute 50. Looks like the Knicks don't just want to get out of OKC. And here's SGH driving, passes by, but misses the layup. So RJ, thank you, Robert Parr. I appreciate it for the super chat. As RJ Barrett driving in the paint, go in it, put it up, and it's good. So RJ Barrett still fighting. Knicks down 15, but he's still playing hard.
using that right hand once again.
And setting it up for Sunday's game. Hopefully getting in a good rhythm. As a minute and 24 here to end the year. And SGH gets a pick. Good switch there by Quickly. Stay with him. Bounce pass. 4-point. Here's one-on-one with Obi. Obi played really well there. Misses the rebound. Here comes Mitchell Robinson. Quickly. Knicks need to hurry. Down by 15. I don't think there's enough time, though. But Quickly. Still driving. Passes to Barrett. Barrett. Right wing. Jumper for three. misses in front of the rim, rebound by OKC. Pretty much is going to wrap up 57 seconds. So as we get wind down here. So again, thank you, Robert Parr. I appreciate it. As SGH driving in the paint, kicks out, wide open three again, and minute out misses. Fight for the loose ball. The mullet comes up with the rebound. Back to SGH here with 9 seconds here. As SGH steps back for three, and that's off the mark. And New York comes up with the rebound. 25 seconds. This is going to end this game here. So Knicks will fall. 3-game winning streak looks like it will come to a conclusion
And
as the
then,
Knicks turn
yeah.
the ball over. Yeah. And Knicks going straight to the club, not in OKC, David. That's why they hate. That's why they playing like that. So OKC, they proved their record at 8-3 on New Year's Eve. They hosting that game, and ever since they've been 8-3, they relish to winning. They have a good record on that night. The Knicks will look to rebound against Toronto on Sunday afternoon, 3:30 here. It is what it is. It looked like they just played. They tried play well, and third quarter, just that third quarter of doom set up the downfall here. Going forward to this game, ugly victory. They got outworked. They've got outworked by a young team, and they got out worked by the same thing that they normally do. Second unit, rat pack, speed, athleticism, quickness, and just they moved the ball much greater than the New York Knicks to hit the open three, Chef Dan. It was just the Knicks got out Knicks, with the second unit, in my opinion.
That isn't really that's part of it. Another part of it really is they they allowed their bigs to be stretches in Roby and Muscala. And so once again we've seen it all throughout the beginning of this year. Our bigs are not mobile enough to go and work with to defend against those stretch fives. That's why Mitchell Robinson, as good as he was inside of the paint defensively tonight, he was a negative. He was a negative 10 tonight. Um, Another thing that really I couldn't put my finger on it until the end of the game, and I realized what made me not like this game is we really let the three ball dictate our effort.
Yeah, and we went away from what we did in the first quarter and a half, going to the paint, attacking. Mitchell Robinson asserting himself, and we went totally away from that. We wanted to shoot threes, and I guess we wanted to get Evan Fournier featured. And it's not a blame on Evan Fournier. It was just that they wanted to shoot a lot of threes, and also, you know, because they didn't really establish their low post presence, and I keep calling for they need low post plays. I like to see Obi calling for the ball like he did, and wanting its mismatch and making some moves in the low post. They should have went to that more. And maybe the Knicks were waiting. I didn't see. Did you see? I didn't see a lot of zone from OKC.
No, no,
No, and I think the
they
Knicks
didn't.
were. Yeah,
They like tonight. They did not need the zone.
yeah,
Clearly, they did not need the zone tonight.
and I think that's what also. I think the Knicks were geared and prepared to see in a zone, heavy zone, and I think when OKC decided not to and switch it up on the Knicks, I think it confused their game plan. And that's a collection of different things. Also, also, and this is something we could address in the off season. We need to get taller. We need length, and it showed also. I like the players that
Yeah,
we have, but we need to get length.
we need length and we need height. But also, another thing I want to say tonight, um, we didn't need the entire rat pack. We didn't need all five of the bench guys firing on all cylinders. But while Burks was able to give us something tonight, we we needed Emmanuel quickly to not go 1 for 7 from the 3-point line.
That's also what hurted the Knicks. One
Yeah,
for seven, you know, 1 for 7 from three. McBride was okay. He didn't play atrocious. He had a tough assignment in him, but he didn't play. He hit some shots. The one that's struggling right now is Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes, it's not. It's on the offensive. The shots are not going in right now. But shooters go through the shooter slump, and right now, maybe more playing time. He gets a little more exposed, and for those that wanted to see more Grimes, more Grimes, more Grimes, maybe this is the reason why coaches like Thibodeau coddles players from that, so like that they don't go in a slump or something. The negative always is play. So he we'll see. Hopefully he'll get going. And young man is a silent assassin shooter. He'll get going. With that said, man, they only scored 80 points.
Yeah, that's another thing too. I think regardless of
You can't
I'll
win
say,
if you
you know
don't
what?
score.
I'll say this. You can't win if you're not scoring at least close to 100 points. I can't. I don't know if we can say this yet, but if Randall was on the team tonight, are we scoring 80 points? Are we scoring more than 80 points?
Of course we are. Of course we are. Against this town, against that, because right, just far and foremost, with Julius Randle on the floor, he's the best player on both teams. Besides, SGH and I'm not going to do that foolishness of the NBA of the content creator math. If he scores 30 and the other one scores 30, no, I'm not going to do that
No, no.
because
But
that
what I
no, that no, that counts. That no, that doesn't mean they're going to cancel out. No, it's an impactful. I think Julius would have been a little more impactful if you ask me, but I still think OKC would have scored the same amount of points, and I think they would have had the open shots.
I mean, but like here's the reason why I say if Julius is on the floor, I think more so. I think more than him being the offensive threat that he is, it just puts guys back in a position. We had OB start tonight, and it was great experience for him to see that against albeit a team in OKC that's tanking. So they're not going anywhere. But
Right, and it doesn't matter if even if they didn't have Josh Giddey, we'd have. I mean, you telling me Josh Giddey was greater than Julius Randle? No, no, it is what it is. Let's leave it a wash.
yeah,
That's like if
we're leaving it to watch. But my whole thing is as far as like with Julius back, it puts guys back into their proper position in
correct,
rotation.
right.
Ever since COVID is kind of Tibbs has always said it. He said it since the beginning of the season after the 5-1 start. It's like the bench has given us so much that we don't want to mess with that chemistry. Now we're kind of having no choice but to mess with that chemistry because we're lacking in the bodies, and we're seeing that now that we've messed with the chemistry enough tonight, our bench couldn't give us anything.
What gets me a little puzzled? Salute Derek Thomas in the building. Salute to you. Um, and what gets me puzzling? The G League right now is on pause. They I think they stopped the season just so because of the COVID outbreak, and they hold off.
Because they're losing players left and right.
Right, right. And my I was gonna and I'm gonna some who wrote it in? I think it was Knicks Young GM 100. You got Amir Sims, down in the G League, and kudos for them to signing Damian Dotson for another 10-day contract. They also signed a Moody back for 10-day contract. But here's the thing: you're signing the same type of length, the same 6'4", 6 from 6. They like if you're 6'4" to 6'7", you're a Nick. It's okay, guys, to get yourself a 6'7", 6'9", 6'11" player. Hello, we're meeting length, and especially once Julius came down with the protocols, you got to bring someone 6'9" up here, even if it's you got to bring someone up here with that another power forward. And I know I like Todd Gibson, but Gibson is playing the role of a Swiss Army center slash forward at times. But we needed, and it showed today. We needed another power forward up here, and even if you bring a specialist just to gonna come in here and defend, rebound, and just play defense and rebound up and command the paint. And I think you have Amir Sims in the G League. I don't know if I don't know if Lucas Samanik is healthy yet. Still, I don't know how severe his ankle injury was, but Amir Sims, one of your young draft players, I'm playing him here, rebounding and at 6'10". They gotta stop with the 6'4" height, and we want some length, and I know these guys that they bring are really good defenders and move around, but in this, and it's going to show that we're going to keep getting out rebound and out muscle with the guys out there. You have RJ Barrett playing power forward in this game, and he didn't do that bad, but especially when your kids are not hitting shots, you need guys that go in there and change the element of the game, bang, and also these guys that at the power forward 6'10" also need to set picks or double picks. I know that's not the offense that they run, but we don't see double picks, double curls. We definitely need length, and we need guys that could set real good picks. Mitchell Robinson do not set good picks, and when you pick with Todd Gibson, you put him out of, and you see that the stretch five centers kills us with the three because he's out of position. So it is real weird to see uh why they're not bringing guys up from there, and it's for a reason. That maybe they're not NBA ready, maybe they don't fit the system, but man, they really need a power forward, if especially if Julius is not going to be for quite a bit. Usually it's 5. Now they cut it down to 6. Am I correct? Did that pass with the CBA, Chef Dan, with the Players Association?
Yeah, I think they up the number of players, and they also up the the number of days they can sign to they can up they up the what is it, the amount of 10-day contracts that a player can sign.
Okay,
So
they up
yeah,
that.
a
Okay.
person can, but I also think, I mean, as much as I agree with you that they do need to get taller and lengthier, but there's still a balance, because you still it's hard enough finding the playing time that we needed for our young guys
I I I, I
with the guys that we have already. And so, like, I know you want to bring up these G League guys, but like it's all about timing and where we're at right now. I'd have to, I hate to say it, man, but just before this game, while we were having a 3-game winning streak, and it wasn't the flashiest of wins that we wanted, we were kind of telling ourselves, hey, the Knicks are getting back healthy.
Right, they were getting back healthy, but when you lose your power forward, you haven't replaced them on the roster. Moody is not a power forward, neither
I
is uh, um Damian Dotson, and we're getting healthy with the guards, and maybe you could say small forward, 3 and D, and the Luca I'm talking about is Luka Samanik. Luka Samanik is in the G League, not Luka Doncic, of course not. We haven't traded for him. He hasn't asked for a trade yet. We haven't traded, but Luka Samanik is in the G League, former first round pick for the San Antonio Spurs, came on, got released right before the start of this regular season, signed on with the Knicks, 6'10", leading the second leading scorer in the G League. And I'm not saying he's going to come here and light things up, but I just want someone at that position that could give us strength, that could give us size, just for a couple minutes. And I understand you want the guys to play, and I know they're getting all healthy in there, and you know Obi Toppin to learn. You guys were right. Let's see.
Yeah, but also another thing too is Randall entered protocols yesterday. I don't think, with the market, I don't think there was a, I don't know, maybe there wasn't a market of a guy that you're like, maybe the front office had the same idea that you had, that we do need someone to replace in that power forward position. But then looking through all the the possible players that they could have signed, maybe it was like, hey, like, if we end up trying to pick out of this out of this litter that we have before us, we may end up losing more than gaining if we get this body. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Losing. You don't really, but
Not like, no. What I'm saying is, like, let's say there is a litter of guys who maybe fit the mode that we're looking for, but the skill set doesn't match this team. So now you're essentially you're bringing a guy who's going to be out of place, out of rotation, just kind of being there. You want him to be a body, but even then, due to the skill set he provides, you can't really use him, in the system.
let me ask you this: what is the Knicks' identity then? Because if player A that's out there doesn't fit this team, so what is our identity? So we could find that player to fit.
I don't know. You'd have to ask the front office that.
No, but
I truly don't.
I'm asking
Like,
you because I'm giving you, I'm injecting you, I'm bringing up players that could be affected to the team, and you're telling me they don't fit. So I'm asking
no,
you,
I'm
what
not
is our
saying that
identity?
I'm not saying they don't fit. Luca Cement, like he's on our G League team, he obviously fits. But I believe he's either going through an ankle injury or he's
Right, right.
yeah, or he's under safety protocols. So we can't use him, and he's a guy who's directly under us. Out of everyone else now, I believe, a lot of people, a lot of teams are going through COVID protocols. Maybe around, maybe when just when Randall got hit with the protocols yesterday, by the time they go into the pool, it's like we can't find the guy because everyone's already being signed. I remember the Knicks, the Knicks fans wanted us to jump on the chance to sign Theo Pinson to a 10-day contract. Just when we were discussing it, the Mavericks signed him. These front offices move a lot faster than we do when we get the news.
I agree. And to Kelvin, they are trades. Rajon Rondo got traded to Cleveland as soon as Ricky Rubio got injured. They quickly, they had a good season, and they're having a great season, and they're like, we're not gonna let it fall to waste. We'll bring in another veteran in Rajon Rondo, and they traded him for a bag of nothing. And I'm not saying the Knicks should have got him. No, no, because like I said, we got a bunch of 6'4" therapy. It's in Z. It's in always in the same area in your email. I always, you got to the network. You guys always get the emails on there. It's in your email. So come on in for the therapy session on there for both of you as well as Gideon. So you guys know that I always send you. You guys are part of the network. I always send you the keys there. So the keys under the mat in your normal places. But I'll go ahead and resend it. But man, don't you think? Let me ask you this: don't you think going when last week or 2 weeks, and it might be wrong, when everyone was getting sick and coming down with COVID, shouldn't the front office have like that emergency red phone in case they had to have contingency plan if in case Randall would have went down? Chef Dan.
Um, yeah, but within the same note, you kind of what is it? Uh, let's say because at the time the CBA wasn't changed at the time before Randall goes down yesterday. The CBA's changes just recently happened around that time. When we just got hit with the COVID, we were getting hit via the guards in the rotation. So now I don't know if you want to, I don't know if you want to get a contingency plan for Randall, knowing you had a limited amount of contract space. You get the contingency plan for a certain player, but then another player goes down in the other position. So now you're like, okay, I wasn't really prepared for this. I think they wanted to leave themselves just open to all possibilities. And it's like, hey, if Randall gets hit with it later on, we'll deal with it when the time comes.
I don't think that was. I totally understand, hear you out, but I don't think a front office that's running a team like that's gonna have that just in case. I think they had to have a contingency plan. I don't. Man,
I
if
mean,
they didn't,
but
then full dead fools. I mean, because you gotta, when everyone started heading down and everyone was like, and I remember some people were saying, "What come Julius?" I didn't want to do, you
but
gotta,
then I'd
you
have to
gotta.
ask you right now, if you look at the Lakers roster, before LeBron goes down for COVID, what was their contingency plan for if LeBron goes down for COVID?
Well, they have a Davis. They bring anyone they
No,
need.
but Davis is hurt.
I understand that they'll bring anyone. They'll go in and bring in. Man,
They'll
they
go in.
went it. They went and got before that. They went and got. They went and get Isaiah Thomas. They have the moxies and they have the ability. And sometimes it doesn't work. They'll go and bring someone. Guarantee you that Michael Beasley will. If LeBron goes down, he'll be quickly a Laker, quicker than White on Rice.
I understand that, but it's when you cross that bridge that's when it happens, that you kind of deal with it. Then you don't. I don't know, for a lot of, like, with your superstar player, if he goes down, you don't plan for your superstar player to, well, you don't plan for your number one option to go down, because the reason why he's your number one option is because he's always there, right? Part of it is the reliability.
Right, right. But you also got to be prepared. It's like in life. you know you're going to get paid every week. You got to make sure you have money in your savings or in your checking, because you know you're going to get. I know I'm going to get paid this Friday, but I still got money in my account. And I know it's a totally different reference, but you're going to have that nest egg in case something goes. I could go touch that fund, and it won't be end of the world situation. And I did think good organizations will do that going forward. Salute, Z.
Hey, what's going on? I'm sorry, I'm really heartbroken right now. This is bad. Georgia's slacking my Wolverines, and I turned the game off. I'm done watching it. I gave up to only see the last couple minutes of that horrible Knicks game. Wow, what a way to end 2021.
But it's all right though. We're together. That's the most important part about it, right? Right?
Yeah, I guess. At least we have each other. But to try to contribute to keep my mind off of that horrible, But to keep my mind off of it, when you talk about the Knicks, it's different when you don't expect, like, if you have a real superstar, a real number one option like LeBron, who puts millions a year in his body, or guys like that to be durable, you don't expect him to go down. But when you have a guy that shouldn't be your number one option as your number one option, you have to always look to better your team. This team we can't pretend it's a championship team that we can't add pieces to or subtract pieces from. You got to always look to get better, especially when you're building a team. We're not even close to where we're supposed to be. We've gotten lucky against a bunch of bad teams. Like, we need a whole lot of improvement.
We need improvements, but it's just
that wasn't the context of what Kev was saying. That's essentially is, why didn't the front office didn't have a contingency plan for if Randall got hit with COVID? And the thing is, like, you don't plan for your players to get hit with COVID. Same way you don't plan for the pandemic to happen, but now it's happening. We've been talking about this, that the league, in essence of trying to keep the games going, they're kind of making, hasted plans in the moment right now to just try and keep things flowing. Everyone's kind of doing everything spur of the moment right now. So I know you look at the front office as that being a bit of a malpractice for not having a contingency plan for if he goes down, but I don't know. Like I said, the CBA, they still have to work within the confines of the CBA. So I just think if they didn't have enough contracts, then they wanted to wait until certain events happen, that they would open up the ability to get more bodies. That's all it was right now. Was just them. The recent changes in the CBA has allowed more teams to now gain more bodies and sign those bodies for lengthier periods of time. They didn't have the freedom.
Right.
It is malpractice because this has happened for over a year now. This pandemic isn't new anymore. You had to realize that people can be out in COVID protocols as far as last season. And the bubble, and then this year, you have to be prepared.
I'll even take it closer. I think, was it December 10th was the first COVID outbreak for the New York Knicks. Let's I might be Gideon, if you have the correct numbers, because you always correct us with the right factual dates. Let's say the 10th. Can we agree on the 10th or the 15th? Give me one of those 2 days. Which one of those? December 15th, December 10th.
Close enough.
Okay. So we're at right now the third. I'm gonna say the 30th or 29th, 30th, when Julius. That's 15 days. Before those 15 days, we had a rash of players going down. Now, I know you, like I said, I don't say, well, let's sign this guy because I think Julius is next. You never wish that. But you had roster spots. They allow you to the hardship rule. And all I'm just saying, why did they sign two of the same position players? And I know that, knowing that these guards were coming back. That's all I was just saying. That's all I was getting to. I just said, can we just get one forward out of and then you could throw that in my face saying, well, now it's going to take time away from Obi Toppin, which is I'm here on the soapbox asking for more time for Toppin. So I understand it before you say you're talking on both sides of your mouth, but that's all.
You have your most depth at the guard position. That's where most of your players are. Most of your players are two guards. You don't need to sign more two guards. You have guys that are there. You can sign a two guard, but you need to sign forwards. We don't even have a small forward on this team that's getting any minutes. RJ's our small forward. He's a two guard. Even before this outbreak, you needed some sort of forward depth. I mean, you did.
That's all I was saying about the front office not bringing in another player in here, but it's still time. There's still time. I'm not saying to bring a new player in. But maybe that's something that might have to be addressed in the off season, because right now, because maybe Fournier is in a small forward. I just it's kind of rough.
He's
Yeah,
not. Yeah,
it's
Fournier
just
is
right.
not a.
Pepe sounds like he's just not a small forward.
None of them are. Kevin Knox is the only small forward on the roster,
And yeah, you're right.
and that's
Right,
sad.
right. A true with the length, the size, and yeah, you could be right. You could be right.
Well, I mean, RJ 6'6", 220. Evan Fournier 6'6", about 220, maybe a little bit lighter. Alec Burks is 6'6", 6'5". I mean, we don't have any small forwards.
And you could play him there, Burks, but Burks is a Swiss Army knife. Just you can play him all three positions, and he's gonna be just good enough. He's not gonna be great in either, but he's not gonna be bad in either. He's gonna be good enough, serviceable, unappreciative player on the floor. It's just would love to just be just. And the thing is, it's gonna suck because the time by the time they transition to being a tall forward and lengthy, then our cards are gonna be slow and old. So it's like, we're just missing that. That's one balance that we need that we're missing in our timeline. And it's
Point,
just
point
just
guard and small
frustrating me.
forward. That's what we need.
We yeah. And he goes, he's the star of the league. And he gets away with that because he puts individuals over the team. Or they're talking about LeBron in the chat. Fournier was boo boo tonight. Break 7 shots after, but he was, and I don't know if you knew Z. Evan Fournier was not gonna play tonight. He had also a bad knee and ankle. Excuse
Bad
me, he had a
ankle. Yeah.
bad ankle. Thank you, Chef Dan. It had a bad ankle, and he was a game time decision, and gave it a go. I think he played out of necessity. Well,
Yeah, it was one of those things. Probably the someone from the coaching staff asked him to play tonight.
yes, yeah, you're
Yeah.
probably right because because normally when Pepe doesn't hit the three, sometimes he's been going to the floater and going to
Yeah, he did not go to the floater tonight.
right.
Yeah.
Right, and it showed that clearly his ankle was a concern, for him playing.
So
That's what.
like I said, I was watching that horrible Michigan game where they laid over and took it, but so I didn't get a chance to watch the whole game. What positives do you have out of this game? Even though there's probably not many, other than RJ Barrett.
First, I'm gonna
No. Go
no,
ahead.
no. First of all, Mitchell Robinson early part established himself. Again, early part scoring. They were featuring throwing lobs and featuring him, and also the aggressiveness early part of Obi Toppin asking for the ball. I thought I kind of misspoke and said set plays for Obi Toppin, but it was Chef Dan rightly so correct. Said no, he's calling for the ball. He wants it. He's feeling it. He has some good post moves. And going forward, I hope now they could feature that him attacking the paint, going because we need some post scoring. Someone who could take the ball in the post, down low, score, and just be a pest. So teams think about trying to double, and then it opens up our shooters. And I saw that was a good thing. And I saw the energy. The energy, of course, up and down. The game finished under 2 hours, guys. I mean,
Yeah. This was this didn't involve the referees a lot. This was
no,
kind of
no.
free flowing. We said it was a kind of very young game. It was a lot of young talent out on that court tonight. So you just, if you were a fan of the young talent, you really got to see two young teams go at it and try and see where each player needs to upgrade in what excuse me, what they're doing. We're seeing it. Positives I could take away. This is letting me know that Obi doesn't need to start for us. But as far as him and Julius, I don't even need to see them two on the court together. But we need to find a way to get 20 minutes for Obi Toppin because he continuously does great things on the floor. Another thing is, I really don't want to see a lineup where Obi isn't playing with IQ and vice versa. unless IQ is starting to feel it, and then you want to start playing around with certain lineups in the middle of the game. But those two, it seems like when they play together, great things happen.
Right.
RJ Barrett, we saw tonight that a lot of the time, as much as he was attacking the basket, I think majority of his drives happened with him attacking with his right hand. They were forcing him right, and so he just obliged. When he got close enough to the basket, he was going to the right. So that, RJ is he's coming into form slowly but surely. Mitchell Robinson, like you said, attacking the paint. But another thing too, he's showing me. I know we can discuss this a later time, but Mitchell Robinson is not ready to be a starting center.
You're correct. You're correct
He
with
is
that.
not ready to be a starting center. He is an off the bench guy.
I totally
With
agree
the
with you.
like the inconsistencies, it shows like it. He is not a starting caliber center yet. One day he can be, but right now, and it works. I don't know if you can say it works in his favor or against his favor with the contracts coming up, but I don't believe him to be a starting caliber center for a team that wants to take itself seriously in the NBA. But he did show some things as far as why he is who he is, as far as like the name being mentioned. All that, it's more effective off the bench than in the starting lineup.
I
Last thing I could say, Miles McBride starting his first game, he was not aggressive at all. He needs to be more aggressive.
Nerves. We could throw out little nerves.
I could throw that to nerves, but like a same. How do I say this? We have 2 point guards on the lineup right now, and both of their problems are aggressiveness, and that's Kemba Walker and Miles McBride. Both of these guys, when they're not aggressive, the team does not look good. Only when they're aggressive that the team is look good. And I know Miles is a smaller sample size, Kemba a larger one, but we need aggressive point guards. That's the only way this team kind of looks, like it's building its own identity is through aggressive point guard play.
I agree with you there, but I think if McBride would have started this at home, I think he would have feed off the crowd, and I didn't say he will be lighting it up either, but I think he would have played much more better, inspired. I think he would have. I something about McBride when the lights are on in Madison Square Garden. I think he has a net. I think personally, and I know it's still young, still early. He's a second round pick and all that. But I think when the lights are on, I think this kid has the moxie. When the lights are on, just be ready. And I guess the first game on the road. And but if I'm telling you, if this was the Garden, I think he has like a it factor, and I can't wait for him to put it together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's not forget that was his first start. We got to give him some time. We
Correct,
got to give
correct.
him some. He had a really good game or two, but we got to give him time to grow into his own.
And he was told in the last second, Kemba Walker, not last second, but a day of game.
hmm
He was told day of game that he's going to start without him. Because also there's a mental preparedness. You mentally prepare because now you're just not like you're not sitting there on the court on the bench. You're seeing how the game is developed. You're scouting the game before you come in as a bench player. Okay, I see what's going on right now. Let me go in there with my skill set and I see what's working. You have to figure that out as the game starts, and you got to try to break that down. It's a whole different mental mindset, in my opinion. I never played an NBA game or organized basketball. I play street basketball. That's nothing, nowhere near this. So I'm talking without knowing, and I think I'm just going by watching the game for so many years. I think you have a whole different mental mindset, knowing that you're going to start at least for 24 to 48 hours ahead of time. And I think in him knowing the game of also had to do it. It's not an excuse for McBride, but I think that helped the jitters a little and so forth going forward. But I think he once he knows if he's going to return as a starter or Kemba, I think he'll get back to normal. McBride ready to go. He got a taste of it, so next time he gets called the last second, he already knows what to prepare. In my opinion, what do you guys think on that one?
I agree with that 100%. That's something I'd love to see, but also like that Thibodeau, like he said, he's being armed with new information every day is about the draft players. He's like because of COVID, he's learning like he learned through the COVID attack that we got that he has to find playing time for Quentin Grimes. Another thing too, because you said it, at immediately after this game was over with, but we need to find ways to get Quentin Grimes in rhythm right now because he's in a rut.
Yeah, yeah, he's cold. He's a little cold. Shooting. I don't know if it's the looks. Well, he's been getting some open looks. I don't know. Pressure because they need him now that no Randall even prior to that he just couldn't hit. I don't know. I was wondering. I wonder if he could get to go. So guys, we'll Zach, you want to say anything before? I know you have to head out for the new year. We'll probably be another 5 minutes, or we'll just say our goodbyes and we'll get going because I know it's almost close to midnight and everybody wants to be with their loved ones and get something to eat before the clock starts the new year. So go ahead, Z.
Just thanks for helping me vent a little bit. The therapy session. I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep now. I'm just kidding. I hope you guys have a great New Year, chat. Hope your New Year's awesome. Hope it's better than 2021, and let's hope the Knicks are better in 2022.
Right, Dan.
Uh, man, this was tough. We would have started off the new year on a great note, being 500, but as such, the Knicks have to do it the hard way. Got to do it the hard way. That's who we are as Knicks, and so um, these are the moments that we're going to learn from at the end of the season as well. The young players have to take it into take it upon themselves that regardless of the situation. I know we were missing certain players. Certain players were told they were starting just a day of for the game, but all in all, this was an opportunity to put the ball club in a better position moving forward, and we didn't take advantage of that. Them's the breaks. We live, we learn, we move forward. That's what happens. So same thing with a new year. Like you shed what happens in the last year, you move forward, but you learn from it. That's the only thing. You learn from it and move on.
I agree with you on that one. Let's turn the page on this loss to a young athletic OKC team. And the Knicks just sometimes were their worst enemies. They were nine. They went to the fourth quarter. We're just down on the single possession. Nine single digit lead. They fought and they just again certain things again. They missed detail. They missed some point details and like Mum and Sis said, 2 losses to Orlando, subpar OKC. I had enough. Then that's you could put it in 2 ways. That's a humbling experience because when they start getting rolling, they can't take any team, and now they can say they can't take any team for granted. So they need to continue being focused. Two squeaky victories, one against Minnesota, Detroit, and Detroit. But prior to that, now they got to see. You know what and all it does is hammers Thibodeau's point. 48-minute game. You got to play a 48-minute game, a full, complete complement game. And when we do that, they could beat anyone. So hopefully that's a message that he puts into them. And I hope they just enjoy. You know what? Leave it in the new year. Leave it in the old year. Start a new year. Start fresh on Sunday against the Toronto Raptors, a divisional game, a team that's
That
trying to.
we
Yeah.
need this victory because we've lost twice to them, and in order for us to just give ourselves any chance of competing, we need this victory.
We need the victory, and also, it's a division, like you said, division, and they're chasing us in the standings, and we're close. We're some tinker stuff here. It might not be pretty for some of us, but they're still in the play-in hunt, and the like Gideon said, January is going to be a total tailing sale if they're going to not kind of punt, but try a different direction with draft picks or play more of the youth and see what develop or button up to move forward into what they call with the front office and coaching staff had in mind in their program building plan. So we shall see with that, but we'll go off now. We'll want to say to everyone, thank you, everyone in the chat. Appreciate you guys listening. I appreciate you guys watching along with us, supporting us. From me to you, to Chef Dan, to Gideon. I know he's in the chat. Said Happy New Year, Z, myself. Thank you so much. You guys have a blessed New Year. A wonderful, wonderful streaming. Those that I met through here, everyone. If you saw the program that I did prior, I thanked everyone. I gave you our timeline of the Jedi Network, from where it started to where we are, and hopefully where we're going to be. I'm not going to limit myself or Chef Dan or Z or Gideon. Never put limitations. Always strive to be the best. Always strive for excellence, and always trying to be better. So we want to thank everyone that impact our lives in 2021, and everyone in the chat, everyone that subscribe, that give us your time, and everything from finances all the way to your time and your share, your likes, your comments. Agree or disagree, it don't make a difference. It's still what makes you guys very important to us, and I want to thank you guys. You guys have a happy New Year, many blessings. Go tell your loved ones you love them, and thank them. And guys, we'll see you Sunday. From myself, Chef Dan, Happy New Year.